And we're live.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Dungeons and Dad Jokes. If this is your first time joining us, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to join the live chat, because you have to be a subscriber to be in the live chat. So, what happened last week? Let me pull up my town crier.
Oh, nothing
Stuff.
important.
Oh,
That's
no.
what we
Stuff
were wondering.
happened.
Stuff.
And things.
All right. Last week, we started off last week with Fix continuing in conversation with his mother. He conversed with her for some time, trying to see who would be her successor for the Jagged Dream, though she did not divulge anything in specific. As they converse, Fix feels as if someone attempted to scry on him. Taking this warning, they wrapped up their conversation, and Arias departed. The rest of the group was called down for food and drink on her tab. As they each stepped through the door, they felt magic as they passed through. Seeker, the last to enter, was teleported away. Evangeline was immediately concerned, but Fix convinced her to wait a while. Kadeth communed briefly and was assured that Seeker was as safe as he could be. The next morning, Evangeline looked into Seeker's room with her ability to see invisibility and spotted a scrying orb, which she pointed out to Fix as well. Being able to do nothing about the orb, left a few notes saying, "We know you're here." They went about to secure teleportation further south. They happened upon a shop tucked away in an alley. It was small, dark, and cluttered. Inside, Fix was immediately transfixed on a cat that seemed to blink about the building. A man appeared behind a counter, and they made their request. He determined that the cat, named Shallow, liked this group, and he would be able to assist them. He made a door to Farbron, and the group stepped through. Once they entered Farbron, they saw the crowds gathering in the square, where a creature was contained within a small cage. The speakers seemed to be rallying the crowds to take action and rid the town of these creatures. After some experimentation and questioning, the group was informed that these creatures, known as Sathash, would attack travelers along the roads, and the one was captured to bring into town. Evangeline discovered that although they had no eyes, they could sense her presence and would follow her movements within about 60 feet of itself. The group then determined to see if they could peaceably get the Sathash back to the north, only to discover that they are very aggressive. As a battle begins, a door opens and Seeker steps through. Seeker rejoins the group. So we are starting tonight in battle.
Yay.
So if you are not in Owlbear, come join me.
Keep on knocking, but we won't let me in. I lied. There you are. Thank you.
You're here.
I still don't know why it does that to you.
Yeah, I'm not
To
sure
me?
either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because everybody
It's
else
right.
can just get in.
it's racist. No, I'm just kidding.
What kind
Sorry,
of race?
it's been one of those days. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
goofy as
no.
hell
But
today.
I think it's
it
a
doesn't like
browser. I
sprints
think it's
for
a
marathons.
browserist.
Yeah, but I'm in the Google like you guys told me to be, so I don't know.
Browserist.
Are you signed in? Do you have
Yeah,
an
yeah. Oh wait, no. Sign in. Why does
Oh,
it always sign me out?
I don't know.
I
What
don't know.
a
I never
jerk.
signed it up.
Okay, I'm signed in now, I think.
Okay. Well, we'll try it again.
Let me go to home. Yep, now I'm signed in now.
Okay.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe. I don't know.
But it calls me Manticore. That will not do.
Now, did we
Pika.
already roll initiatives or not? I don't.
Yes,
We
we
did.
did.
Your
Okay.
initiative track is on there. If you hit the double cross swords, you can
I
see the
couldn't remember if
initiatives.
that was actually our initiative or not.
I just don't know which map to go to.
The green one. That's my kind of generic do
Oh.
everything map.
Okay,
The path through the woods.
I've
Or
got
the-
it.
Yeah.
Through the plains.
Okay. You can stop
has
anytime
been-
now. Cadet.
way too long of a week to be doing that.
All right. Now I put where Seeker is coming in because he's opposite of these guys from Evangeline. Evangeline had come forward and they had charged her. One of them attempted to hit her. There was
How much
originally
did
a
you charge
group
her?
of, there was originally a group of 3 right here. 2 of them are already dead because of held actions. There's a group of 4 up here and a group of 5 down here that seem to be going around to flank. But you guys had specifically said you're going to stay outside of 60 feet, and so I made sure you were outside of 60 feet.
One thing I don't know is how do you make something 5 foot wide in here?
What do you mean?
It's
I
one
need
square.
something that's 5 feet wide.
Essentially
Is
one
it-
square.
Yeah, it's essentially one
Okay.
square. Hold on a
Mm.
second. Oops, that's not what I
Mm.
want. I can.
If you draw a line, you
I need a
can-
drawing that is 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Okay, I can do that. Give
There's
me
my
just a
30
second.
feet if you need it. Oh, okay,
There
that
it
works.
is.
Beautiful.
And you should be able to move it wherever you need to.
All right, let me zoom in so that's, let me put myself in the right grid. Because I'm kind of not on a grid. Okay, yeah, yes I am. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's possible that I don't get you in a square. I just kind of throw the tokens on there, not paying much attention a whole lot. Hoping that they just kind of snap too.
All right,
Well-
well, let me know when it's my turn and I'll do my thing.
And I think if you're on the movement thing, it will snap even if you're normally not snapping.
Well, if
Okay.
you're moving too fast, it won't snap. But if you move slow enough, it'll snap.
No, I mean the move. So if you're on, when you go to the measurement tool
Gotcha.
and you click the little walking person on there, it'll
Oh.
change it to movement and it will snap and it'll give you your exact distance.
Oh,
So
nice.
the next time
Okay.
our watchers use
what's this
Owlbear
symbol?
for their campaigns, they will know how to do this.
Exactly.
I can even share my screen and show you in a second.
Now with a new
Well-
car smell.
Oh,
Lemon fresh.
I keep thinking the more we talk about Owlbear and have battle, the less notes I'll have to write this week.
So if you're using this measurement tool over here on the right, and you click on this movement button right here, then when you click on your guy and drag him, it snaps, even if your snapping is turned off.
I like to move it, move it.
Move it, move it.
Move it.
All right, where were we?
So
right.
it's Fix's turn?
I was in
It
Australia.
is.
Did Fix go already or I don't
No, we're starting at the top of the initiative.
Okay.
You step through. It's Fix's go.
I remember a fireball going off though. That's why I'm asking. Did
Held
he go
action.
already?
It was
Oh,
a
okay.
held
That's the
action.
held action. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're starting at the top of the turn. It is Fix's go.
Did you get those spell area
Template.
things that you were talking about?
I did, but I can't find them.
Yeah, I'll see if I can
Oh.
figure out how to find them.
I have to fool around with it a little bit and get them in my thing. So I don't have them right now. However, I do have down here under props, I do have some things like cones and squares and things like that.
Yeah, we don't
What
see
are you
any of
looking
those.
for? Well, I see those.
Oh,
I see props.
So what are you looking
I
for?
see props. I don't see anything in it. A fireball.
Yeah, it's empty.
I think you have to add them on your own account for them to show up all the way.
Okay.
What do you need?
They're
Fireball.
free.
Okay, how about a fire spear?
Okay. Oh, that is
I don't
cool.
know how I don't know how big it is. 10,
Let's.
15, 20. It's 20-foot radius ish.
And that would be the radius of fireball.
Okay.
Which
and that
ones
is for a fireball?
were hit already?
This group of 5 are damaged, one of them more so than the rest. And number 1 is mostly dead or half dead.
Which group?
Once again.
This one?
The group of 5, sorry, I
The
forget,
group of
but you
5.
can't see when I just move my mouse.
There's two
The group of
groups of
5.
5. Okay.
So there's one group of 5, one group of 4, and one group of 1.
I kind of counted those two as the same. Cause see, look, I could get that. If I can get that whole group. So that's a group.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah, you can get that whole group. or you can get that whole group.
What's the big circle that's up there? What is that?
I think
That is
Forsyth
something
is.
Forsyth
doing.
is playing around at the moment.
That's my call lightning.
Call lightning. Okay.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had your call lightning going.
Yeah, that's a 60-foot radius.
Okay. So right there,
I forgot
fireball.
That was in there.
I need deck
Right
saves.
there. Fireball. Let me find my creatures so I know what their dex is.
It's -12.
Yeah, you will.
They should have already been hit.
Yep. That's why I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him again. Try to take him out.
Excuse me. Oof. QRSTUV. There it is. Okay. They need dex saves.
I know
1, 2.
my ABC.
I heard of a guy named whose last name was spelled
What is the-
JKMNO,
What, Jody?
Nice. What is the
and his
DC?
name was Noel.
DC is 15.
Wah, wah.
15. Okay.
I wish that was a joke.
4 made it.
The parents are a
And
joke.
that's it. Okay. So 2 of them made it. 2 of them failed.
All right.
Or 3 of them failed, I guess. There's
Okay.
5 in there.
Gotcha.
There it is.
All right. So 20.
Oh no, he failed.
32 points of damage. 16 if they saved.
Okay. This guy is dead. This guy is dead. This guy is dead. The other 2 are still standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves you.
No. I'm still standing. Elton John? Come on.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you.
I think Beatles when I hear yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my
They're not the
action.
only band in the world.
That's your action. Do you have a bonus
me,
action or movement you would like to do?
That's what I'm trying to
We're
figure
in the
out.
late 60s.
Not actually a huge fan of the Beatles, but they did have
You
some
know, I
good
wasn't.
songs.
I wasn't a fan when they were big, but later on, I started listening to the harmonies.
I'm still not a big fan. I think the only song they ever did was that I liked was Hey Jude.
Hey, dude,
Hey, dude.
don't make me sad.
I'm getting sad listening to you guys sing.
Hey, I've had no less than three college
that reminds
professors
me.
look at me and tell me, "You can't sing, can you?"
Oh, wow,
I
that's
cannot.
harsh. That is harsh.
I was like, "That's why I play an instrument."
Fix
That's
is
why I
staying
draw pictures.
just out of at 60 foot.
Okay.
That's why I went with the thing that I'm best at. I had a bunch of babies.
No, thank you.
And that's it.
That's it. All right, that makes it Seeker's turn.
So this thing that you created, can I rotate it or?
You should be able to.
I'm not sure how.
Uh,
Oh, well, maybe stroke style
Oh.
edit.
if you click on it where you've got the 2 arrows and the little turn thingy
Yeah.
on it.
Oh, there we go.
you should
Yeah.
Be able to. Yeah, there you go.
Can somebody let go? Whoever's is, or is that all me?
No, that is all you now.
all you.
I
Okay,
started
great.
too about the same time you did, so
All
so I
right.
stopped.
Thank you. How the hell do I get it? Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna level my staff at them, my mephitic staff, and the roiling ball on the end that looks like a nauseous, nasty ass gas erupts in a 5-foot long, 30-foot, a 5-foot wide, 30-foot long line and envelops them in Tasha's caustic, nasty brew.
Gosh, that's cost.
Is that a dex save or a con
It
save?
is at the beginning of their turn. They have to make a dex
Oh.
save. It is at second level, and it is nasty
All right.
because it's 4d4 at the beginning of their turn, save for half.
Okay. All right.
And
Beginning
it's
of their turn.
save. Yep.
All right. So you moved. You did your action.
Mhm.
Bonus action. Do you have anything for your bonus action or no?
Nothing that I want to do. There's nothing that I can do that I would like to do right now. So no, I'm done.
All right. Cool. Evangeline, it is your go.
Evangeline gives a long, hard look at Seeker.
I give her one of these. And then I
And I will reach into my pocket.
Oh, you've never seen him do that before. That's why you're looking at me like that. Okay, that's right. That's like, why is she looking at me? All right.
And he also just came back looking different.
That's true
Yeah.
too.
And
Well,
I will, what will I grab? I will grab, I don't know. I will grab that, oh my gosh. I will grab that corpse likeness
All right.
amulet.
Okay.
I will pull it out and I will sling I'm going to sling at,
You can right click and hold to show me which one you're hitting. Or right click and jiggle.
this here
There you
one,
go. All right.
a mind slice. I want to see what it'll do to them.
Okay.
Okay, now I have messed up my dice, so I gotta find my 20-sider. Ooh. A dirty, dirty 20.
All right.
So
That
dirty.
is going to hit.
It's a bath.
To be fair, all of them probably look like they need baths.
Probably. Who's the baby?
14 points of psychic damage.
All right.
It's in the brain.
It does not look like it does as much as you expected it to do.
That's what I wanted to know.
And a couple of these two, sense the movement from Seeker. And they all know, of course, where you are, Evangeline.
And I am going to do, as a bonus action, I'm going to do an expeditious retreat.
Okay. Where are you going? Fix is literally like 60 feet from these guys. Like he's literally just out of range. So you have that general knowledge of
Okay.
if that's what you're trying to do. So he's just out of range of this guy. So you know how far 60 feet is, roughly.
Okay. He's just out of range. That's that guy.
Come to think of it, Seeker's probably just out of range of this guy, too.
I am going to... Yep. I'm going to go expeditious retreat over here.
Okay.
Oh, they do take their reflex save now. Sorry.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, but they don't take the damage till the start of their turn.
Oh.
DC
okay.
14.
Oh, I gotta find my dude.
This one failed.
My little dude.
Okay.
This one saved.
Okay. So he's going to take half.
Okay. Your little dude is right here.
Oh, I know where.
Oh.
I know where he is. I need
You're
to find
looking
him
for
on
a
my
stat.
spell sheet or my character sheet so I know what to do. There we go. He has a movement speed of 40.
Mhm.
Uh,
So which direction are you sending him?
okay.
Oh.
Up here. He's gonna move here. And attack. Attack!
Okay. Attack.
Well, he got a 23.
Hits.
For 4 points of damage. Force damage.
Force damage. Okay. All right. That seems to do what needs to be done. All right. So that's your turn, right? And Buck's turn.
Yep, that's our turn.
Forsyth.
Okay, so those two are still alive in the middle there?
They are. They're currently in the midst of like greenish, brackish fog.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna hit.
It's a
the first.
liquid ray of acid, is what it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the one furthest from Seeker
Okay.
with lightning
Okay.
from the.
Oh, that's a dex save, isn't it?
It
yes,
is.
the Dex 13.
That is a 10. Darn.
Wow, he is
Okay.
not good at saves.
No, he is not.
16 points of lightning
Ouch.
damage.
That
Ouch.
hurts. That hurts
Oh.
a lot.
Yeah, between the fireball and your lightning and he got hammered. What the heck?
And why did I close that? Someone tell me why.
Challenge. Sorry.
Okay, and then I'm going to move towards is this one of those days for me? I'm going to start moving towards the other ones. I'm going to I'll change into a cave bear, and so I can move, let's see.
40,
40
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I'm moving him up.
Oops.
Don't need that.
Yeah, you
Thank
have to get on the hand.
Yeah,
If you
give him
well,
a hand.
There you go.
and that's where
Okay.
switching. If you switch it to the movement thing, you don't have
Yeah.
to worry about the hand.
That's true.
Right. So,
I'm gonna move Forsyth out
yeah.
so we know that you're not
You
there.
actually have one more square of movement, senior. South,
do I?
east. Yeah. There you go.
All right, not a problem.
Oh,
And that'll scare him.
And yeah, you're within the distance now. Yes.
you forgot. I
What did
forgot. I used a cipher.
Oh yeah. Always roll. If you
I
use
rolled
that
a
cipher.
5.
You're
Okay.
fine.
Your cipher should tell you what it actually explodes on. If it doesn't say, it's a 1.
Yeah, typically.
I gotta find it again.
Yeah, if you find your cipher, it should tell you what its depletion or whatever. But if there is no number in there, then it is a 1. If you roll a
Well,
1,
if you're using that
it's
blast
destroyed.
ability, I thought it was 11 or less.
Oh, is that what it is?
I
It might
thought
be
so.
something specific on the ability.
No, it's not there. Ciphers are a one-use item, and they do that. It's because of my feet that
It's
I roll
because
that.
of your feet. That's right.
Right, you have a chance of them not being expended.
Not
Right.
blowing up.
I thought it was 10 or less, but I don't know.
When you use it on a roll of 10 or higher, you succeed, and the cipher remains. So that one's
Okay.
going to be destroyed.
That one's destroyed.
Okay.
Aw.
So 1 through 9, it's destroyed. 10 or higher, it's Okay.
I can take it off of my inventory.
Yep. Well, I mean, now you can just put a generic amulet in there if you want, because it's not like it doesn't explode. I don't think
I will
it's just
change
it
it.
doesn't
Inert.
work anymore.
It's inert.
Now it's no, it's just an amulet.
It's powerless.
All right. So that was your move, Forsyth, and your action,
Yeah.
and your bonus
And my
action
bonus
because you wild
action.
shape.
Right.
So
Right.
that brings us to Kadeth.
Let me mark
Alright.
that on my sheet.
Did I have Armor of Agathis going?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. I vaguely
Aw.
remember you putting that on before Evangeline walked in.
So
Yeah, because you were wanting
Yeah.
to do an attack, but because you did Armor of Agathis, that took up your readied action slot.
Yeah.
that's right. I had forgotten to do my temporary hit points for it, so. But I
Oh.
thought I had done it before, so just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to be casting Hex and moving.
I switched that
30
over
feet.
to a regular amulet.
Casting Hex
Here's the
on
Hex.
this one. Oh, okay. I could have pulled it out, but that's fine.
Oh. Okay.
On that one.
All right.
And then going to send an Eldritch Blast his way.
You don't normally use Eldritch Blast.
Well, I'm too far away and I'm out of spells, so I can't Misty Step all the way to him. Otherwise, I would have done that.
All right.
And my count is 2, so I get 2 of them now.
Nice.
Not with that roll. You know
what
what?
did you roll? Because they're not hard to hit.
I didn't hit. I wouldn't have hit anything there is to hit.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm going to
Okay.
use my inspiration and re-roll.
Okay.
There's wind where there should be a weapon and wind.
Yes.
12.
12 hits.
Okay. Well, that was better than my first one. And then my second blast is a 16.
That will also hit.
Okay. And he's hexed.
And he is also damaged, if that makes a difference. I don't think it does, but...
Okay, glad I got my mute on for that. That might have deafened people.
Yeah, that was pretty loud.
What?
He
He
sneezed.
No, I was. Never mind.
Oh.
Okay, 16 damage total.
Guys,
We weren't quite fast enough for that one.
If you need it split down, I can.
No, he's just dead.
Well, half of that would not have killed him. All of it does.
Okay, it's 15.
So.
Well, so the first one would have been 7, and then the other one's 9.
Okay. Yeah, the first one would not have killed him. So if you want to split it, you can, but the first one wouldn't have killed him.
Okay, no, then I'll just
Okay.
send it all at that one.
Okay. All right. So that is your bonus action, and movement, right?
Yep.
Okay. That makes it their turn. Well, he saved. What kind of damage is coming his
Nothing.
way?
I read it. If they make the save, nothing.
Oh, what a bummer.
Sucker.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
But he
Alright,
can't be
this-
comfortable in a stream of acid. Nobody is.
No, he is not. Not at all. All right, this guy is going to attempt to hit your construct. I'm just going to go one through these things. Since they're back to back, I should have just put them on there once. Well, he's going to miss your construct.
Aw.
This one is going to step out of that nastiness and come around and try to hit Seeker. Oh, that's going to hit Seeker. That's a 24.
Miss.
Seriously?
No.
I didn't
Of
think
course
so.
not.
I know you're high, but I didn't think you were that high. That is going to be, a whopping 4 points of piercing damage as he stabs you with a spear.
Okay.
Let's see. Does that one want to run over there? What's their movement? He does. Oops. Let's do this. That way I can move him proper. Whoop. Now that's as far as he's getting.
Dang it! Stop spreading out.
Okay. He is gonna come over here toward the bear. He is just gonna come move up here. Obviously, he's not hitting anything. He's not quite at the bear, is he? Oh, the bear's not quite in a square. So I think he's gonna end up being at the bear. At the bear. He's gonna attempt to hit the bear with his spear. That is a 17 to hit. Foresight. I'm assuming that hits the bear.
I believe so. Hold on one moment. I'm pretty sure though.
I think the bear's AC is like 14.
That's what I
Yeah,
was thinking.
something like that.
So I'm pretty sure I hit
Why
you.
is
That was a really good damage
Oh,
roll,
I'm
too.
looking at the wrong stupid thing.
What is it, like 5
yeah,
damage?
it's 12. It's AC 12.
Okay, so yeah, I gotcha. 11 points of piercing damage as he stabs you with a spear.
And that's
Oh, 11 full points out of
The
my 40,
other one,
44, yeah.
see how far he can get. Nope, nope. Oh, he can hit him. Who would he? Nah, he's gonna go after this guy. He's gonna go after Kadeth. Kadeth,
Who's going after me?
this guy. He is actually going to send a mental sting towards you. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
if he takes some Excedrin, does he get advantage on his saving throw?
Because it's gonna feel like a migraine.
16.
Darn. Let's see. Must succeed. So I'm gonna say you take nothing on a save because it doesn't say half on a save. So, bummer. You feel a headache coming on, but you brush it off. So he failed at that.
I just said
That
I don't
brings
have
us-
time for that right now.
Right? I ain't got time for that. That brings us back to the top with Fix.
Well, looking as they all spread out, and I don't want to use my fireball again.
Oh, I didn't get him in a square with him.
I'll do that. That's a decent chunk of damage. Going to throw a firebolt at which one? Which one looks the most messed up near me?
Near you,
Well, actually, which of any of
This
them
guy.
looks the most messed up?
he looks the most messed up.
All right,
These two are about the same.
all right. Then I will send a firebolt.
Wait, no, I lied. This one's the most messed up. I got them backwards.
Okay.
This
He
one
had a bad
this
home life.
is the same.
His mom didn't hug him.
Or
Things
hugged
are
him too
messed up.
much.
He's really messed up.
21 to hit this guy.
Yes, that hits.
All right, 2d10.
They kept him in a high chair and fed him with a slingshot.
Oh Lord. 17 points of fire damage to that guy.
Oh my gosh. Ah! You hear a screech.
No wonder.
That was my action. Do I have a bonus action I want to use? Actually, yeah. How far are you from me?
Which one?
Well, I can do that, but he seems okay. Oh, Seeker.
You're too far away.
For
Yes,
what?
but I still have a
Well,
movement.
you haven't moved yet, so
Yeah.
you only have to move about 10 feet. Tops.
Hello, Kadeth. And then I'll peek over at Seeker. I will cast Shield of Faith on him, and then kind of be like, "Go ahead, take care of that guy," and give him an attack on a free attack as a reaction on the guy in front of him.
Who?
You.
You.
Oh, you've never done that before. That's why I was confused. Okay.
Swing.
Well, he
And what
does.
does Shield of Faith
Usually
do?
does it with me.
Huh?
What does Shield of Faith do?
+2 AC.
Oh, wow, that's going to be terrifying for them. Okay. All right. Well, since I do well, no, it's not an attack of opportunity. Never mind, I can't.
Nope.
So that is a 13 on the die plus actions +4. So 17.
Hit.
All right. So that is a d6 plus 3. So that's 7 damage. And yeah, sure. He needs to make a DC 13 save. Is it 13? Hold on, I might have told you wrong. Yeah, it's the con save. DC 13 con save.
At least they're decent on their con. That's a 17.
Yeah, he's made it. Never mind. Nothing.
All right. But he
I
did
say-
take damage.
I
He's gonna
don't
hurt.
mind if I do. What?
Alrighty. So that's fixed. Seeker,
Mhm.
now it is your turn.
So let me select this thing, and God, that thing is really wonky.
It is a little weird.
Okay. So basically, I'm just going to turn this way. So they both need to make a DC 14 reflex.
Re-entered it.
Yeah. Well, I made them re-enter.
Well, this time, this one saved. And this one did not.
Well, let's see if he's still alive. I am going to booming blade him because
Okay.
it's concentration on the spell. I don't need to, as long as I don't cast another concentration spell, it stays up, right?
Okay.
Correct.
And
yeah.
I'm going to attempt to whack him with my booming blade.
Okay.
So that's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And so that's going to be a D6 and a D8. Hold on. Sorry, I'm not used to this yet.
You're fine.
So it's always, okay. So it's a D6 and a D8 plus 3.
All right.
So that's 9, 12 damage.
Okay, that's enough to knock him out.
Oh, then never mind.
Oops, I'm on the wrong tool.
Wait, let's say I knock him away from me just for shits and giggles. So he's leaving me, so he takes an additional 2d8. 14 more damage.
As he's falling to the ground.
Yes.
You make him a stain on the grass. He is
Yeah.
nothing more than a stain.
And I will finish my movement. Where's my stupid thing? There it is. I have not taken a bonus action, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means this will come with me. Come on. This thing is weird. I've never used this spell before, but I really like it.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Okay, there I am.
All right.
I'm done.
All righty. That brings us to Evangeline.
Evangeline. Whoops, wrong thing.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Why is acid shooting from that guy?
I'm gonna move up there.
He had Taco Bell.
I'm going to pull from my pocket
Acid
The
reflex.
the despoiler.
Okay.
What is it? What's a display? Oh, that staff you got.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to roll the hit.
Okay, so you're going to use it with your ability.
I'm gonna turn everybody into an amphibian. Be my servant.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
And it's going. Oh shoot! Oh. $19 points of force damage. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This one right here. Oh shoot, wrong side. This one right
My
here.
staff made it safe, Jody.
The staff made it safe? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 19 points.
Yep.
All right, it's still standing.
And I rolled a natural 20, so no problems with my staff.
Nice.
He's gonna run up here. He's going to. Let me go back and find him again. I think it's a 25 to hit. Yep.
25 hits.
I thought you
For
already hit.
9 points of damage. Oh, this is my construct.
Oh.
Your construct kills him.
Yes, I don't get 2 attacks, but I get an attack and my construct gets 2 attacks.
Yep, she sicked her construct on him.
Gotcha.
And we are done.
All right. Brings us to Forsyth. You have one on you
Okay.
who hit you pretty hard with a spear.
Yeah, I'm checking something here real quick. Okay, I can only use my action for that, so I'm going to use my action instead and attack the one in front of me.
Love the one you're with.
Well, I could also hit. I could have hit the one in front of you.
Yeah.
Use the right character. I'm playing 2 games at one time. PvP in this. What do I want? I want to get to my. I need to be looking at my cave bear here.
Yeah.
We are going to
Claw, bite, or something.
claw and bite and claw in that order.
Okay.
Robert.
So the bite is all of a 10.
Wow,
to hit.
that is sad.
Oh,
That is
that
very
mess.
sad.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, but he's only got +7 to hit, and I rolled a 3. And the claw is only a 9, or excuse me, 9 to hit.
Oh God, what is going on with you?
I should have killed the one in front of
You
Seeker.
should have killed the one in front of Seeker.
'Cause that would have been easier.
I could drink the wine in front of you.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Swing and a miss. Cadet.
Well, first I'll bonus action and move the hex over here. The hex.
Okay.
And I'll move me to there and try and help Forsyth actually kill something.
I've already killed at least one
That's true. He has.
with lightning.
Alright. I got an 11 and a 23 for my hits.
Both hit.
They both miss.
They both
They
hit?
both- they
Wow.
both hit.
Yeah, 11 and 23.
Jeez.
Mhm.
Smack us,
Their
smack
AC
us, smack
Their
us.
AC is an 11.
So I missed with my 10 by only 1.
I won.
I only needed to roll a 4.
Yep. You had an
Alright.
85% chance to hit, and you missed it.
Twice.
Yes,
By
twice.
that much.
14 damage,
14
and then 12.
and 14 and then 12.
Yeah.
Dang.
He's dead.
He's dead.
You said dang. I thought you were gonna say he's got 1 hit point left. I won't laugh.
No. Well, that would have been funny.
D-E-D-Dave.
D-E-E, Diane. Well, there is only one left. Seeing his fate as he does not sense his comrades anymore, he's going to take a last attempt swing at Seeker. Oh, wait. Nope, that's an 18 to hit.
That is a
Probably.
miss.
Yep, figured as much.
What's your
So he
AC now with the
misses.
buff?
23.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got a serious AC going on there. Well, that was
And
a
that's a
swing and a
tank.
miss. Mm-hmm.
Made a tank.
Fix.
I am a tank. It just
Yeah.
aims off.
What's
Yeah,
the
Forsyth is literally just a hit point soaker because he can't hit anything.
He's a tank that can't actually shoot.
We call him the sponge. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm a meat shield.
He is a meat shield.
That's what druids are good for, is being meat shields.
True.
Yep.
Very true.
Guessing a 19 will hit that guy. In front of us.
Mhm.
With a firebolt for
10,000 damage.
127,360,000.
Factorial 13.
Roll that on a d6.
Oh, you didn't roll very well.
Factorial 13.
I rolled the damage pretty good at 19 points of damage. 1 from max.
Nice.
How do you get 19 damage on one? Oh, it's 2d10. at
2d10.
fifth level. I was like,
Yep.
Yeah,
like, holy
2d10.
crap.
2d10, a 2d10. Yeah, he's still standing, but
Yeah.
only just.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So
Long.
that was my action. Free action. I'm going to drop Seeker's Shield of Faith and cast it on him again and tell him, take care of my light work.
Okay. So is it only a weapon attack?
I believe so. Let me check.
I believe so. I think it might be specifically even melee attack.
Yeah, that's why I want to know
Yeah.
before I do what I was going to do.
I'm finding out. Voice of authority. If you cast a spell on target an ally with the spell, this ally can use their reaction immediately after the spell to make 1 weapon attack against a creature
Okay.
of
Okay.
your choice.
Okay. One
All right.
weapon attack.
So I can't do
Like,
Booming Blade. It's just
round.
what?
I was just thinking we need a way for Fix to just move me around on the battlefield.
Right.
They
That is
me and
a
have me attack.
14. A 14 altogether. I rolled a 10. I only have
hits.
+4 to hit. Oh, wow. Okay. Thought I missed. All right. So that's a d6 plus 3. That's 8.
You know.
8.
What?
Yes. Hold on, let me check it.
We need like a Misty Step other spell.
Yeah,
Throw
you're close
others
enough
around the
to me. I can vortex warp you
That's true.
wherever you need to go.
So basically, you throw
Within 90
me,
feet, I can throw you.
and,
Called
Yeah.
Cannonball
and then Fix
Special.
can make me attack.
The cannonball.
We'll make
special.
our own version of a cannonball special. Only it's
Yeah.
the biggest guy on the field that's getting thrown.
With the tiny little girl throwing you.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's kind of the
No.
opposite.
And then the little short
Birdsie.
dwarf telling you what to do.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Speaker kind of looks around. Is that it? Are there any others? Is that all of them?
I
One-
don't believe
one-
there were any others.
Once they're all dead, Evangeline will run up to Fix and give him a hug.
Fix. Wow.
I know.
Wow, I mean, cool. Hey, fine.
Seeker.
Fine. I don't love you either, okay?
Seeker,
doing
like,
300
when you
here.
come at him initially, he kind of like he's gonna stiff arm you, but then he's like, and he hugs you back. It looks like he was going to clock you for a second, but then he didn't. He realized what you were doing. Instead of putting his staff away, he just like does a gesture with his hand, and his staff is gone, and he hugs you.
Oh, don't ever go away again.
I am sorry. It seems that the well, I don't want to say that. I'll say it about the rest of them, not about Kellenborg, but the instigators, puppeteers, had things for me to do. How long was I gone? Felt like an eternity.
I think it was a day or two.
Not a.
It was about a day,
About
about
a
24
day.
hours for you guys. And yes, it did seem at least
Like years.
4 days or a week minimum for you.
Seeker. Oh, it was only a week. I thought it was like a year. It felt like okay.
Well, it could have felt like a year to you. I'll let you interpret it that
Okay.
way. Go for
I
it.
felt like I was gone a year. Is my beard longer? Kind of. Is it? I don't know. Is my beard longer?
Yeah,
Ooh,
your hair's a little longer, your beard's a little longer.
Your hair's longer, your beard's longer.
it was some time. You fared fine. Fix, Kadath, Forsyth.
It's only been a day.
Well, true,
What a
but
difference a day made.
a lot can happen in a minute, let alone a full day. But you are
True.
well. Seems I arrived in time. Praise be to Kellenborg. Not that you needed me, I'm not saying that. Hello again. Sorry for the disappearance. It was involuntary,
We saw.
but I don't begrudge it. It was quite useful.
Well, did anything interesting happen for you while you were gone?
Oh, yes.
Well, maybe
Oh.
on the way back
I
to
mean-
the city, you can tell us all about it.
He gets a kind of faraway look in his eye and he says it again. Oh, yes. But, of course, in spirit of my last, I don't want to call it a speech, but conversation with you, honesty is the order of the day, is it not?
Yes, but we should head back toward the city while you tell us, so that we can let them know that this threat is ended.
As we're walking, what is that? He points to one of the dead things on the ground.
It's called a Sithosh. They originate in the far north, in much colder climates than this. I
Why are
don't
they
know
here?
either. I wish I knew. But they were threatening. What city is this? Farbron, which is the city nearby where we're at.
How so? They were dispatched easily enough.
True.
They
But-
were.
For us.
For we did not have any trouble, but they would attack just regular travelers who.
Do I have any
Like-
knowledge of these creatures, Jody? Sorry,
You've heard-
sorry, Chuck. Apologize.
You've heard the name, but you don't know really anything about their abilities or anything.
Is that a roll of some kind, or I just don't know?
You just don't know.
Okay, too far.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Kadeth knows
And-
because he was in the mountains. He grew up right at the edge of the Black Riage.
And we did have an advantage on some knowledge that just travelers and villagers going by wouldn't know. We do know that their attack you have to be within around 60 feet for them to be able to attack you.
Oh, it was foolish
Oh.
of me to be so close.
For them to sense you.
They can sense you.
They don't know you there if you're not within 60 feet of them.
So they don't
So
have
they don't.
eyes.
No, they have no ocular vision.
No, but they do have other senses.
Interesting. Well, perhaps we should let the town know that they're safe.
Certainly.
Really.
Anybody who looks in Seeker's eyes, if you do, there is a wisdom there that was there before, but it is so much more profound right now. It's a little unsettling. a little bit.
Evangeline would notice, probably.
Of course, because you know me
He
better
hasn't
than anyone.
aged.
While Fix is definitely getting more comfortable with Seeker, he's not to the eye gazing portion of their relationship just yet.
And I thank you for that. That would be weird.
Especially
I
since they're
use-
much shorter.
So, Jody, I used the annealer, the cellular annealer on myself, the first time I've ever used it.
Okay.
And it did 9, so that's double what I lost. So I healed that up.
Nice. You heal that
And
up.
it does not blow up. I rolled a 2.
Yay.
So good. I'm back to full.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm still at full.
Yeah,
So-
most of you are.
We'll start heading back to the city.
I'm still a bear, but I'm a hurt bear.
You're
And can I ask Jody and maybe Rhonda a question? On the skin of steel,
Yes.
this is really weird. So when
It
it's
is
given
weird.
the description, there's a D20 next to several different values. Why is that?
Next to several different values. Let me.
So it says my HP maximum by 6 plus 1, and there's a D20. And then there's a charge regaining 2d6, and there's a d20 on beyond. You know the beyond d20? That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, wait. Do
I
you
And
have,
when I
wonder
click
if-
it rolls.
I wonder if I did something funky.
Okay.
Or it might be a D20 for that, like, the
When you-
depletion or whatever.
When you hit the D20 button, does it roll a D20 or does it roll a D6?
For the plus 1 for my HP, it rolls a d20. For the 2d6, it rolls a 2d6. And then it says it gives an additional hit points of plus 1. It rolls a d20. So I'm very confused.
So
That
it
is
sounds
very
like
confusing.
instead of just putting the roll on the 2d6 portion of it, you put it on all attributes.
Oh, when Jody created it? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see. Oh, there it goes. Yeah,
was
the
gonna say,
skin
that's-
charge. It charges 2d6 at dawn.
That's
So-
the only thing that's rolled, right?
That's the only thing that's rolled in
Okay.
there.
I'll just leave it alone.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
I get it.
All right. So I must have done something funky when I created it.
As I was confused as hell. Now I'm good. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Do
the
I
only
get a
roll there is
D20
for
plus
it.
to my AC? Holy crap.
No.
I didn't know that held was that confusing, but okay.
Yeah, that's on me. I did something funky then.
No worries. And I'm
All
ready to move forward with my reunited ones.
Right. So the walk back to town is approximately 4 hours. You may converse however you see fit. I will give you a moment to share whatever you feel you want to share, Seeker, because you are the only one that I gave
Yeah,
that
I am.
email to.
I will tell them. I was like, well, I have to find the email that you sent me. Hold on. So the last thing I remember, you were speaking with your mother, or whoever she professed to be at that time.
Well, she's
And,
always my mother.
Well, she has several roles from your
Well, yes,
parents,
but she's
right?
always my mother, regardless of her
Certainly.
role.
Well, during your conversation, I was walking into a room, and the next thing I know, I was in a field of blackness. And when I could see, which is weird, I'm not used to not seeing. I can always see, no matter how dark it is. There were these creatures, and I saw all of this death and destruction that happened, and suddenly my lord was there, and I felt myself going through a progression of changes. It was as if each step I took made me more increased my knowledge of the martial art of sword and board and tactics and various things. And it became ingrained in me and rather surprisingly quick pattern. And then the creatures were suddenly dead. The thing that worries me most about this is this orb. He kind of points to his bag of holding, wherever it is on his person.
Which isn't
Was
there
there?
now.
Oh, it's gone? I didn't look. It's gone?
No, it's there now. In
Oh,
one of
okay.
your visions, you realize
It
it was
wasn't.
not there.
Okay. And he reaches into the bag and pulls it out, and there's a look of relief on his face when he sees it, and then he puts it back. It seems this Vel'Sharun is so much more of a problem than we ever thought it would be. And this is going to be a big deal, a big problem. If we're not vigilant in our ways of dealing with this thing must be destroyed. But what I've come to know is that Vel'Sharun is aware of my intentions with his little home, and I've been made aware that there's a cult that serves him, and they're out to get him. And my time away, that felt like a year. And he absently touches his beard as he's thinking about this. I saw cities rise and fall, always the same city, always walls built up and then crumbling by war or time or some other thing. But I'm clearly certain that what I was watching was the ages. I know not what age we're in now, but we all know there's been several ages of time. And I watched many of them go in this one place. And I'm assuming that that has some relevance, which we must at some point, sooner than later, go towards. I've been charged, and I believe this charge goes to all of you. Kadath, may I see that card?
Sure. The latest one?
There was another in my absence?
No.
Oh,
No,
The one
you
with
have
the
a
thief.
couple of cards. Yeah.
We
the
do
one
have
with
all-
the thief.
I'll pull it out. I'll take a look at it before I hand it over, just to see if it's changed.
You see a slight change to it. It's not exactly the way it needs to be yet, but you do see a slight change. You can catch a glimpse of kind of the lower part of the thief's face, and there is a half smirk.
Okay.
She still doesn't have anything in her hand, though.
All right.
So
Well,
I've been charged.
I'll hand it
Oh,
over.
go ahead.
I'll hand it over and says, looks like there has been a minor change to this, but we're not finished with this yet.
No, we're not. And it seems that the city that we left is the first step in a long step. It seems that those cities need to be restored to this timeline if there's any chance of us surviving the storm that I saw. To that end, my abilities have changed somewhat. I am still able to extend you sight in the darkest of places. I'm still able to lend you aid in battle as far as your healing and quote unquote temporary hit points. I don't know how you say that in this world. No. Your life
Adrenaline?
shield. No, your life shield that
There
I
you go.
provide. Okay, I like that better.
There
It's
you
a
go.
life shield.
There you go.
And I am still very much a cleric, but there's quite a bit of arcane knowledge imparted to me that I think will make it much better suited to deal with Numenera. I can see magic, I can identify magic, I can do so many things that I could not do before.
I can spell magic.
Congratulations.
No, I'm just kidding. But I thought it prudent that I share with you the changes so you're not so shocked if you see me do something that I'm still surprised I can do. But that's the extent of it. There's more. If I remember more, I'll share it with you. But I got there pretty much everything right, Jody, I think, based on what you wrote. Did I miss anything?
You left out the first paragraph, which if you just
Where is the
wish
first
to
paragraph?
describe it.
Oh, no, that's
Oh.
you responding to me. Hold
First
on, I'm
paragraph?
opening the wrong email.
First paragraph was in the beginning. God created
It's
the
in the
heavens and
beginning.
the earth.
In the beginning, there was
Everybody knows that. I
Unfortunately
forwarded the
not.
email to me, but I can't open it here. What the hell?
You should be able to.
I think it's
I've
in my
met
work
way
email.
too many people.
Oh, did I send it to that?
You sent it to my work email, and then I forwarded it to my personal, but I don't see the full scope of
You
what
might
you
have to
wrote.
click actually like on what I wrote to make it expand because it was a conversation, so there's several
Yeah, it
emails
was
attached to it.
I'm stupid with this. I don't know how to make it do that. But can you just tell me what I missed? Because I'm not going to find that. I don't want to take up too much more time.
The first paragraph was when you went to the city in the trees.
Oh, so there was. Oh, so I saw a city. I didn't know it was a city of trees, but when I first got there, I was looking down and I was quite high up. But then I looked up and there was an expanse of even more trees above me. Does anyone ever recall of such a place? A city? A full on
my-
city
my,
in
Oh.
trees?
Have I read about that? Or have I read anything that hints at that?
You can roll your history. Forsyth, you can roll your history.
Can I roll my
Evangeline,
history?
you can also roll your history.
Oh,
Forsyth, you can
Huh.
do it with advantage, actually,
Oh, good, because that
'Cause-
6 wasn't
because you
Oh,
grew up
okay, I have the
over
email
there.
now.
14.
got-
14, okay.
I got an 11. A really bad roll for me.
That was a pretty bad roll. Oh, look,
I mean,
if I can see my star
It was
pants.
only 3 on the die, so
Oh, well,
That
to
sounds
get
like
an
my
11,
attack.
that's pretty nice.
I got a 26 because I rolled a natural 20.
What?
natural 20
All
would
right.
give me a 28.
Okay. This is what's gonna happen. Evangeline. City in the trees. You're figuring that has to be either somewhere in the Westwood, which is actually in the Steadfast. Someone is somewhere in the Ba Adenu forest,
Oh. Ba-
or Ba Adenu, BA-ADENU.
It's to the east and slightly north of where we're at currently.
Yeah.
The denizens that I saw deferred to me as if I were royalty. They bowed to me.
Oh, and there's
What is that all about?
one of those cities is up there.
Or possibly the Caecilian jungle.
Case.
They reminded me of the nobles in Key, the way they were dressed.
Jungle.
Sicilian jungle is way to the north.
They said to me, "Joy upon your return. The council awaits your report."
Have you ever been to any of these places?
Have I been to Key? I don't think so.
Yeah, you've been to Key.
Oh, we all went to Key.
You've all been in Key. Key's like the largest city in the Steadfast, and that is what you likened it to, was the dress of Key,
Okay.
and stature and things of that nature.
Key is where we got my sword.
All right.
You're thinking one of those three forests, Evangeline.
Okay.
Forsyth, because you've been in the Beyond. When Evangeline starts to list off these places that it could be, being that you've traveled the Beyond a lot more than any of the other folk here, you've been in the Beyond. You're pretty sure he's describing the trees in the Ba Adenu forest. They're the only ones that are truly tall enough to probably hide an entire city in the trees.
And I will pass that information along to him. Hey, that sounds like this forest.
How
So
far is that from us here?
that forest is
The whole way.
about as far away as, actually it's a little further away than, well, the edge of it is as far away as Thrice is from where we're at. But
The world map is in Owlbear if you ever want to reference it.
if you
I've
go
kept it in there.
if you go just a little bit to the left of the map we were on, in fact, here I'll just screen share it again because it's easy enough to do. So, we are here down by Farbron. the Baadinu Forest is here. And one of those cities that is one of the destroyed ones is in there.
I can tell you which one that is, I think.
It's number 2.
It's Oz.
It's Oz. It's the city of Oz.
I can't write with my mouse very well. Can you tell?
I can't write with my hands very well.
I mean, you could go in there and rewrite it with your iPad.
And where are we now? I see the O2 Oz. Where are we now?
You are
We are
currently
Farbron,
here.
which is down here.
Oh, okay. Quite a
Jody.
ways.
yes.
Do I have this right? This is CIANUM?
No, I thought that was Filolio. No, this is in your notes. You should have that the second city to fall was Filolio.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. That's the red, not the yellow.
Philodo?
Filolio.
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 Leo.
Filolio.
I prefer
It's just fun
Philodo.
to say. Filodo.
I like philo dough.
Filodo.
See what you were spelling it. I was thinking Mickey.
M-O-U-S-C.
Bia. Hi.
Mortimer Mouse.
Mortimer Mouse.
Well, that was its original name.
It was indeed.
Back when Rhonda was a kid. I mean,
Well, that is about the extent of what I recall. But nonetheless, it's a rather big endeavor. Can't do it alone.
So, if we think that there's a possibility that, and it's looking that we need to go to the forest to find this city in the trees, possibly the second city that fell would be a good place to start in location. And we know where that is because we have a map that tells us where it is that we got
We should.
from whatever the name of that city was.
Well, as I've said many times before, no time like the present.
This
you
is
are.
a little bit of a zoom in on that forest.
the Watchermaker
Currently-
said there's no present like the time.
No present like the time. You are currently headed toward the foundation stones. I forget what for. Oh.
Well, we were going towards that
Because we
What's
were
our
told to
quest?
go there.
Yes.
because we were told to go there, and somewhere near that wall, or the southern wall there, where also Seeker was told to find something by the captain of the guard.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
he
that
said
was-
there was unrest down there, and
Oh.
probably as the result of a Numenera.
So we
Okay.
need to go there first.
Well, we found.
Please
some unrest.
understand the quest that is before. Oh, this is where the unrest was?
Well, we don't.
Down a little further south than the
A
foundation
little
stones,
further
yes.
south.
Along
Once
the
we've
southern
dealt
wall.
with that, this is clearly not something we're going to do overnight. So maybe we should continue upon our path with much haste and then head northeast.
Yep.
Agreed.
Have we made
Good.
it back to the town yet, Yodi?
You will make it back to town when you are ready to make it back to
The,
town.
the town with the ood problem.
Yes,
Yeah.
the town was the ood problem.
So
So-
I could have relayed that story in that time on the walk back, I think. We should
Yeah.
be there by now, right?
Absolutely.
Once we get back there, since I had told them to close the gates until we came back,
Yeah.
I will approach the gates.
We return in 10 years and they're all starved to death because they didn't open the gates.
I never opened the
Freaking time warps.
Good thing the gods didn't pull us away for something.
Right?
gates.
But it's taken us
That would
weeks
have
to get back
sucked
here.
for them, yeah.
Those poor guys.
Kadath would have the death of an entire city on his conscience.
Oh no.
I should
That
have
would
told
be
them
really
they could
bad.
open the gates to eat.
First my brother, and now this entire city of Farbron. So
All right.
I'll
Yeah.
approach the gate and let them know that the Sithosh are no longer going to be a problem for their city.
They will open the gates and they will welcome you in.
And there was
They-
much rejoicing.
much
Quick
rejoicing.
question.
Yay.
Was there any loot on those guys at all, or did they not really carry loot?
They didn't. They had spears and shields.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Bruh.
didn't even look.
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
A short rest, and then we should head south.
Well, we had a short rest as we came over here.
Okay.
Oh, we were walking. But...
Well, you were walking. But yeah, I'll let you take a short rest.
What time of the day
Easily
is
enough.
it?
It is mid-afternoon, early evening. The town, there is a kind of a head person in this town that kind of oversees. He's the medical person. He's the one that gives them healing herbs and poultices and things like that if there's ailments on the town. The town looks up to him. He is the one that approaches you and thanks you very much for the assistance. Of course, saves me some time in healing people when they come into town. Hopefully they come into town not hurt anymore. But you are welcome to stay here for the evening. Your rooms and your accommodations will be on me.
Penthouse it is then.
Very
Was
well.
there a reward of some kind for dispatching these creatures?
We have no reward to give other than our gratitude. A job well done is its own reward.
We didn't
Peter
actually
looks
ask
at
about a
him
reward.
dead in his eye for a very long, uncomfortable time. It is disconcerting. For like a minute, he just stares at him.
We didn't ask for a reward, Seeker. We just chose to help this city.
Yet the response that this one has chose, clearly he makes light of what we've done.
I don't think
I
he
love
means
it.
us harm.
Oh, that was you, not him, Jody?
Yeah, that was me
Oh,
laughing.
okay, all right. I was gonna fucking punch this guy in the face. I was like, what?
That was me laughing, not him.
Okay, all right.
No.
Never mind.
Now, his response is much more solemn. We have no reward, but we will accommodate your stay for the evening, and of course, the food for tonight and tomorrow. Should you, breakfast?
Thank you, but I don't think we're staying. Is that correct? I asked the group,
Well,
basically.
I figured we'd stay the night at least, unless
Yeah,
we're
we can
leaving
leave in the
now.
morning.
Fair enough.
Oh, and actually, that'll give us time to see if maybe we can get teleportation from here further south.
Who can teleport?
None
We
of us.
found it in most of
Oh.
our cities. Most of the cities we've gone to lately. So,
Interesting.
well, that has helped our journey quite a bit.
We are a smaller city. We don't really have anybody who could teleport you.
No, but even other means of faster transportation than walking may be useful.
We could probably provide you horses if you would like to have some horses.
That would at least help.
Very well. We will. I will ensure that horses will be ready for you upon your departure. When do you plan on leaving this city?
Early in the morning.
In the morning? I will ensure that there are horses ready
Back.
for you at the end.
Thank you.
First
Thank
thing
you.
in the
I
morning.
thought you made cookies. No.
Who made cookies? I want cookies.
I know, right?
I'm guessing Robert's
I
wife.
thought my wife did, but they came out of a bag, but they're still delicious.
I want cookies now, damn
And
it.
now my cat wants my cookie. No.
Why the cookie's got to be so far away? Like a 45-minute drive to get up there, just to get.
So,
Mine's 3
he-
days, and Senior can't even drive there.
Well, technically, he could in the winter.
technically, that is true. But it would be very
Yeah.
roundabout way.
You have to go up through the Arctic Circle.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I can't hear you, Dad.
Yeah, you're muted.
Sorry, how would I get to there? The further north
yeah.
you
That's
go, the
true.
warmer it would be.
You'd have
Australia is an island.
You'd have to get onto a ferry with your car first, and then go across the
Not
ocean
the
for a
fir-
while.
yeah. No, it wouldn't work. Would not work.
I was gonna say, is there
Or
even a
drive
ferry
it
that
into a
does
plane, and then you're technically driving the whole way if you keep your engine running while it's flying.
Yeah.
You'd probably have to be in like a tight enclosed box, and then
Like
you're just
carbon
gonna
monoxide.
kill
You'll
yourself.
die. You're gonna just
Yourself,
die,
that's
right.
not cool.
I don't know any cookies that are worth that much.
Not-
Sorry,
know.
Rhonda.
I don't know.
I'm thinking a 16-hour flight enclosed in a plane with an engine running. You ain't gonna make it.
No.
Gonna make
No.
it, nope. All right, so he leads you to the end. The evening is yours. Is there anything you wish to do?
No, I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Yeah,
This is the first time I've slept in a bed in a year.
food and drink, and get some sleep.
Pixel, yeah, probably get some food and drink. Work on his finish his portable forge.
Your portable forge is already finished.
Yeah, your
Oh, was it?
forge is
Oh, that's right. Then
Yeah, you
start on the
finished
other
it.
project.
Okay, so you're gonna start smelting.
Yep.
Yeah, with other
Basically.
projects.
All right.
Yep. Has
gonna
another
start smelting.
project.
He who
Has
smelt
another
it felt it.
Evangeline will take interest and go and
And watch.
watch and
He's taking those pieces that he picked up from the place out of time, and
Yeah.
he's going to first like put them all together and put them together and put them in the furnace to smelt them or whatever it is.
Oh,
Get them all melted down and
liquefy
purified.
them and get them all in one chunk.
All right. Go ahead and roll me your forge skill. please.
I will assist him.
Sweet. Does that mean I get advantage, or are you gonna roll something?
Yes.
No,
No,
that means
I'm
you
gonna-
get advantage.
I'm gonna give you advantage.
Sweet.
You can only be aided in that manner because nobody else has forging abilities.
Gotcha. I will take that, a 28.
Nice. It's magnifique. You're very happy with the end product by the end of the night.
I would definitely geek out and show and share with Evangeline.
Who'll also get pretty excited.
And he'll talk about how he knew that the temperature was just right because it hit this very subtle shade of red glow, and I had to pull it out right then, and it came out perfecto.
Step 1.
Step
2 will
one.
be deciding what to do with that ingot.
Oh, I already know. I have a project in mind, and it's gonna be like a circlet thing. You'll see.
Curiouser and curiouser. I'm gonna pull while we're doing all that, and I'm watching him. I'll pull out my tiny little trinkets,
Okay.
which I am working on restoring.
Okay.
Speaker asks you if you need any help with that.
Restoring my little trinkets.
Yep. If you let me know, I'm sorry, I'm using out of character knowledge. If you tell me about it.
Oh,
You've seen
Right,
him work on them
secret.
before.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll
I
work
will
on them.
assist if you let me.
All right.
So advantage to you.
That would be your. I forget what skill check we've been using for that. Was that your arcana or was that your profession?
If it's Arcana, I'm going to
forget
give
what I
you a
was using.
huge bonus. If it's Arcana, I got you a huge bonus.
I think that we're using like
The
profession,
Numenera
'cause-
side? Oh, profession. Okay. All
like
right.
because what I'm doing is restoring them and getting them ready.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, use your profession for that.
Oh. Profession is the same as performance.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
have profession.
Yes. Performance.
Okay.
Sorry.
I've got
Yeah,
performance.
same
Okay.
as performance.
That is a 13.
Okay. All right. You're tinkering around. Seeker helps you out. Points out a few things. Oop, that leg's limp. Get that reattached.
That's not what that's for.
Is it really supposed to move like that? So you managed to fix another one. Got another one good and ready to go. You will get a long rest. You're in a town. It's peaceful. It's quiet. Probably the most peaceful this town has really felt. Although there is some partying going on at some of the inns and whatnot, some rowdiness. Knowing
there's-
that
Seeker's joining that. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to bed.
Fix is gonna join the parties as well.
I haven't partied in a year, so I'm going to go party.
So you hit the parties. You enjoy some time drinking and making merry, having dancing. Basically, all of the talk is about we don't have to worry about these creatures anymore. That's the whole talk. Some people who recognize you from the square when you came in initially will come up and thank you, buy you a drink. So there is no money spent.
I'd make
Well,
sure
that
to
all-
talk to
sorry.
the guy that originally had the other creature in the cage.
Seeker lets all the pretty women around him know that that was him with the group.
They will swoon in awe.
Yeah, the guy that I originally had talked to about the creatures.
He is there. He's I mean, you're gonna be able to find him easily enough. He's partying too. He will thank you. Is there anything specific?
No, just let him know. I'll kind of give him a rundown of what we figured out with them and
Okay.
what I know about them,
Okay.
and how our fight went.
All right. He will thank you for that information. He's planning on getting together some people to be kind of on regular patrols just to make sure nothing happens again or no more comes into town. And this knowledge will assist us in that, he says.
Yeah, and I'll give him pointers on ways to fight them effectively and all that kind of stuff.
While the other three are partying,
Thank you.
and Forsyth is having his own party. Evangeline's gonna stay behind.
Okay.
And
just
I'm
gonna
going
go
to
out
look-
and-
Pull all of my stuff out. And I'm gonna see if I can't infuse one of these tiny trinkets
Okay.
with Numenera. With magic.
Ooh. You could do that amulet that you burned out. Put something
it's
new into
not
it.
magical anymore, but what are you trying to infuse? Are you using your artificer infusion ability? Because then I'm not going to make you roll, because that's your artificer infusion ability. Or are you trying to enchant
Artificer?
kind of thing? Artificer. Yes.
You know what she meant.
Yeah, but
I
it's
am-
funnier. It's funnier that she said artificer.
I
It
am-
used to be fishers.
I am working on trying to
You're an
enchant
artificer.
it with magic.
What magic, I think, is the
Like
question.
I read while we
Okay.
were in Saji,
Okay. What magic are you going to try to
my
put into it?
association with magic and Numenera kind of overlap.
Mhm. You know what you're trying to put into it?
Maybe something simple to start with, like animation.
Okay.
Maybe kind of an intelligent animation where I can tell it what to do.
All right. Roll me your Numenera Arcana.
At a 14?
Okay. With a 14, you get in there and you start working and trying to push the magic. You find yourself trying to force the magic, and you can get it to animate on a command, but the only thing it will do is move forward.
Okay. I will pull out my notebook and I will take notes on everything I learned from this experience.
All right. This enchanting stuff can take a little bit. So, you managed to get that one to go forward.
Is Evangeline doing this while Fix is working on his forging stuff at the same time, or is this separate and hidden? Okay.
This was while y'all were partying.
While you were partying.
Cool.
While you were out. So.
Then he regrets
do-
nothing. Oh.
He regrets something.
I'll make all of my notes.
All right.
Including notes of pondering.
All right.
About the whole city of Saji. All of the god stuff happening all around.
All right. Forsyth, are you doing anything mischievous, redistributing wealth or anything?
Yes, I'm going to definitely go out and find where rich people are hanging around and visit their pockets.
There is definitely like an upper class here, but I wouldn't call them rich like you would find in Key or in Thrice or something.
That's okay.
But there is
I
an
didn't roll
upper
very
class
well.
here. What did you
I
roll?
only rolled a 14.
Okay, well, that's not too bad. You are going to find
Well,
about
plus-
2 gold then.
I'm plus 10. 2
Well,
gold.
that's a pretty bad roll then.
Yeah.
But with a 14, you're going to find about 2 gold. You're not going to find a whole
Okay.
lot that you can safely pickpocket.
Yeah. Other than that, not doing much of anything.
All right.
Maybe
With
you did
that-
just
You know what?
fine. You just pickpocketed 2 gold, 1 copper at a time.
Yeah. I just realized I should have had a +1 on my AC for all these wild shapes.
Oh, because
Because
of
that
your
armor sheet
Yep, because that does go over to your
wouldn't have affected anything.
animals. So yeah,
I'll just have to remember
I
that.
still hit
Yeah.
you. Yeah, you
One
just
day
have
it
to
will.
True. All right. So you do manage eventually to find your ways back to your rooms. You can share rooms. You can have your own rooms. Doesn't really matter. And you will get a long rest if you have not already marked that. You can go ahead and mark that. Morning
Speaker is up
comes.
at the. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Seeker is up at the crack of dawn knocking on everybody's door. He's packed everybody's gear that he can find. Horses are already shoed, ready to go, fed, watered.
Fix
Morning
opens the
yards.
Fix opens the door. He sees it's Seeker. He's like 2 more hours.
You're tiny.
Get-
You can sleep on your horse. Let's go.
But it makes you so horse sick.
He kind of just gives you a look. We leave in 10 minutes. And he walks away.
Well, if I go back to sleep now, I can get 9 minutes and 30 seconds of sleep.
Hey, okay, Brenda. Just 5 more minutes, Mama.
5 more minutes.
Well, I figure he was out all night partying.
I was.
No, Fix was.
Oh, okay.
And on top of that, all those years at the Ori, he was more nocturnal. So
Ah.
mornings are not his thing.
Okay.
But yeah, he's down there with like 12 seconds left. He's like, I'm early.
Close enough.
No, he's
Gotta
like,
move
I'm
on,
early.
people,
Because to
come
him,
on.
that is
Oh, yeah,
early.
you are early. Yeah, you would never say
I've
it's
got
not.
worlds to save. Let's move it. Come on.
Is it really worth sleeping if you can't sleep in? He's saying as he's climbing on the horse.
Oh, I thought you were asking me. I had an answer.
He would have said it, so whether or not Seeker heard, I don't care. He would have
Yeah,
said it,
doesn't
like,
matter.
mumbled it out loud.
Yeah, I wouldn't respond then.
We should just go so Seeker doesn't get grumpy.
No, it's not to placate my mood. My mood is irrelevant. There's a world to save. What don't you get about that?
Evangeline's already on her horse waiting.
Fix is
Yeah.
on this horse, like, eyes
With 2
closed.
seconds to spare.
Eyes closed.
Eyes closed, and he looks over and he takes the reins from his horse and he hands them to Kadath.
So, if you were up early enough to eat some breakfast, they would have served you breakfast. Those of you who were not early enough to get some breakfast, they did
Secret
pack a little
pack to a
something
basket.
for you.
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go.
With that, you head out of Farbron. You're heading south. They gave you directions to a ferry to cross the river because there is a river between here and where your destination is. So they gave you the directions of a ferry, and you are headed out of the city toward that ferry. And with that, we're going to take a break so we can have a
I
bio
have to
break.
make tea.
All right, we shall.
Yes. Bio break. Back in 5.
Ish.
Be right back.
And we're live.
Ready. All right. So you are on your way to the ferry.
Yep.
All right. It takes you a half a day. You've reached the ferry approximately noonish, lunchtime-ish. You reach the docks. The ferry is not there currently. So you break for lunch and await the ferry's arrival.
Speaker has made everyone sandwiches with pickles and lettuce and tomato and country ham.
I want to go get a pickle. What
Sounds
do
really good.
before we took a break?
Sounds
That's
like
really good.
Seeker knows how to make a luncheon meat sandwich.
Speaker does. He's a military man. He knows how to make the hell out of a sandwich.
I grew up with bologna sandwiches with lettuce and tomatoes and pickles and
Oh, those are
and
good.
onions.
They're so good.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. All right, the ferry arrives. There's nobody on it. The ferryman steps off. Kind
I
of looks
don't
at your group.
pay the ferryman unless he takes me to the other side.
He says, "You wish to travel to the other side?"
Yes. And I will not pay you until we're there.
Take me to the other side.
I'll take you on to the
I
other
kind
side.
of Fix looks at Seeker like, okay, I don't usually you pay before you arrive, but okay. He doesn't say that, but that's what he's thinking.
All right.
Rob's making a joke off the song "Don't Pay the Ferryman," but anyway,
Oh.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It was the song.
Hmm.
So he says, "All right then. You ready to depart? I can make another trip."
How wide is this freaking river?
It is
It's pretty big.
a little
It's
wide.
about
Yeah.
it's about that
It's
wide.
not that wide.
No, I'm saying based on the size of the scale of the map, it's not. It's not small.
It's not a
No.
small river. No, it is not. It is not a small river.
The Sadara River.
Yeah. It's going to take you more than just 5 minutes to cross this river. It's going
Right.
to take you a couple of hours.
And we're going to the foundation stones south of that?
Which is
Mhm.
All right.
far to the south.
God, you are relentless. Stop it. No. I said no.
But I want to.
So you board the ferry and he shoves off. It's not super fast.
Is it steam powered? You said chug off. Is it steam powered?
Shove
Oh, I
off.
said shove off.
Oh, I thought you
It
said
shoves
chug.
off.
Okay.
No, it's actually he's pull and pushing it along.
Okay.
There is a rope that kind of helps him across the river
Okay.
in this area.
Do you require help with that?
It will move faster if you wish to assist. Otherwise, we go at my pace.
I spit in both hands.
All right.
Take a brick, good sir. I've got this. And I
Excellent.
start pulling.
All right. You will make it there in about 3 hours. And he will shift with you if you feel you
Sure.
need to take a
I'm
break.
not an idiot. Sure. I'll
Looking,
take shits.
cannot find what I was looking for.
Still haven't found it?
Still haven't found what I was looking for. Where the heck is it?
Has the storm set in your eyes? Has the thorn twisted in your side?
Oh my goodness.
God, I
Well,
love that song.
what I'm looking for is not in here, apparently.
I didn't know that song until I had to learn it to sing it on stage at Carnegie Hall. Still haven't
Beautiful.
found what I'm looking for.
It's a
Still
wonderful
haven't found
song.
what you're looking for.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, it is
Wonderful
really
venue.
interesting.
Because it wasn't in that book. That's why I can't find what I'm looking for.
Well, that makes sense.
That's why it's not there. Alrighty.
Maybe you have the right book open.
Yeah, I know. I need to find the right book. Apparently. All right. About halfway across this river. What are you guys doing as you cross this river?
Singing.
Pulling the rope.
Sitting on the side and kind of watching.
Tinkering.
What kind of boat is this? Is it like a flat boat?
Probably. If
Yeah.
we're pulling by rope, yeah.
Yeah, you're pulling by rope. It's a flat boat. It has a little bit of an edge to it to keep things from like rolling off or whatever, but it's a flat boat. It's more rafty
Well,
than actual boat.
thinking as the ferryman would probably not like me starting a fire on his boat.
Wonder why.
I won't be working on the metal, but I will be drafting plans, like
Okay.
measurements, things like that. Anyone paying attention would see Fix like making marks and stuff, and then he'd bring out some like old school medieval calipers and like measure his head, and then he'll go
I'll
back
probably
to.
notice at some point and ask you questions, but I'm mostly paying attention to the water.
Okay.
I'm restoring another
I have
tiny treasure.
I have a passive perception of 16 now, so I know I noticed that, but I don't say anything.
What are you designing there, Fix?
It's what's the word? He looks at it and looks back up. A headband? No, not a headband.
It's
Helmet?
No, it's not a helmet. A crown. He nods.
Crown?
A circlet?
Yes, a circlet.
Interesting. Why do you need a circlet?
Well, need is a subjective term.
Okay, why are you making a circlet?
Oh, because this metal's really easily enchantable, and so I was gonna then work on getting it enchanted.
Okay. Just curious.
He'll go back to it unfazed.
I'll go back to watching the river.
All right. I want a perception check from Kadath and Seeker.
+6. Wow. That is a 22.
That would be a 12.
12? Okay. You are
My fire.
Seeker.
My one. Is
You are.
I am punchy tonight. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
You will notice, Seeker, out on the surface of the water, there is unusual bubbles, in essence.
Baker stops pulling.
Everywhere.
His shield is on his arm. His staff appears out of nowhere in his hand, and he goes clang, clang, and he's looking really loud. I clang really loud to get everybody's attention, and he's looking at that area.
I'm gonna look and see where he's looking, and then look where he's looking.
And I'm going to use my feature right now. I'm going to turn it on, the one that gives everybody 10 hit points. I'm just going to do that right now,
Nice.
just in case.
All right.
Fix will put his drawing away and everything and stand up a little begrudgingly. Do we have a owlbear, or are we doing theater?
We're doing theater.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you are on a raft just
Small
big enough
raft.
for you guys, and so there's not a whole lot of movement involved for you guys.
Evangeline sticks. I will stick everything in my pockets and
Some
keep
of
my
us might
hand
move.
in my one pocket and look and see where
Well,
Fix
that's true.
or Seeker is looking at.
All right. You will all begin to notice the bubbles that is out there.
Bubbles.
They are coming your way.
I say to the
I'm going-
ferryman, is that normal? It doesn't look normal.
He will say, occasionally we have had run-ins with some smaller versions of Eric frogs. Eric as in A-R-R-I-C.
A-R-I-C, yeah.
I was gonna be like, man, that Eric guy, he's an asshole.
Eric guy.
Eric, why you gotta be causing so much trouble?
Causing trouble, Eric.
Damn it, Eric.
Eric.
All right. Stay in the center, good sir. We'll protect you.
Okay. Usually I just, kick it into a little bit of overdrive here and try to get to the other. They're really only here in the middle of the river.
But if you
So-
deal with them permanently, then it's never an issue again, right?
True. Fair point.
Well, you're captain. Your call.
I mean, if you can deal with them, then yes, that would be great. Maybe I won't have to deal with
Indeed.
them ever again.
Indeed. Now get ready.
All right. You have
I went to the aquarium.
one round. Before they reach you, they seem to be traveling under the water.
How
toward
far
the
away
river.
are they?
They are approximately, what is their movement? Okay, they're
40,
approximately
60.
50 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, their
Underwater,
swim
they're
is
60.
30. They're-
Oh, really? I thought it was
yeah,
60.
they're only
Okay.
30. Yeah. Well,
So-
these version, anyway, is only 30.
Okay.
So
Oh,
they're
their
about
speed?
50 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna wait until they get 50 feet away, or 40
I'm
feet,
gonna-
I mean.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm
then I
gonna
will revert or change form.
At it.
I'm gonna cast Booming Blade
Okay.
on my.
They're 50 feet away.
Yes.
This is hilarious. And are you done, Evangeline? I want to do something if you are.
Yeah, all I'm doing is pulling out a greatsword
Okay.
and casting Booming Blade on it.
Getting it ready.
So Sika reaches into his bag of holding and he lobs a round metal ball about yay big into the air. His staff appears in his hand and he hits it like a baseball. And they need to make a Dex 13 save, one of them.
Okay.
The one in the lead.
The one on the lead.
Yeah.
Apparently his nose got too close to the surface. He rolled a natural 1.
Oh, that's fantastic. This is going to suck for him. So this is at level 2, catapult.
Catapult. Oh, okay. That
That'd be
makes
fun
sense.
spell.
That's a fun spell.
Holy shit.
There's some really fun things you can do with that spell.
So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, to 2, 23, 4 to 5 to 6. 27 points of damage.
All right.
Holy, I rolled 8, 8, 7, 4.
Okay, you see it go underneath the surface. You're not sure that it's you're pretty sure it's not unconscious, that you didn't kill it. But it does duck back down under the surface. It does seem to be hurt.
And there's a lot of blood, right? I mean, that's a
There is
that's a
there
good
is some
hit.
blood. Yes, it
All
was a
right.
good hit. Fix.
It-
Cadet.
Do I see anything at the surface at the moment?
You see bubbles. You can see kind of shapes that are kind of coming that way. They definitely look like frogs. They're doing the full frog thing. They're moving their full movement.
Oh, okay.
And
So I
with the
can
raft.
see them through the water a little bit.
Vaguely, yeah.
Well
Enough that you're not at a disadvantage.
Okay, then Eldritch Blast at the closest one.
Okay.
Actually, I'll Hex it first and then Eldritch Blast.
There you
Okay.
go.
I'm gonna say you're hitting number 2
Okay,
because the
so
first
that's
one ducked down.
a 20 and a 22 for hitting.
They are both hitting.
Those dice. First one is 11 damage. Second one is 5 damage.
Okay, they're both taking it. 16. All right.
Whichever one's in front will need to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, that's the one that just got hit with the Eldritch Blast currently. They're not extremely intelligent, but I rolled decent, so it's 14.
That is a failure still.
Ah, dang.
And he takes 5 points of psychic damage, and his next save is at minus 1d4.
Lovely. It's still coming. Okay, you did Booming Blade. You prepped a wild shape, right, Forsyth? Basically,
Yeah,
you're ready to wild shape.
Oh.
Okay, you can.
I'm
My-
ready to wild shape. I'm going to go in as a moray, a giant white moray eel.
That's
Okay.
a moray.
And Jody, I apologize. Add 3 more damage to that one.
You don't apologize. Be real.
Not only can you go
No, I apologize for not telling you originally. I'm not apologizing for actually doing the
For
damage.
actually doing the damage.
And on my hex for their disadvantage on one of their abilities, it'll be say wisdom. That way it'll affect perception checks for them.
Okay. Forsyth, you can wild shape, so you go into a white giant eel. You're gonna be able to. You're gonna meet them on your first turn, so you're gonna be able to actually attack on your first turn.
a 40-foot speed and a 10-foot attack range.
Damn.
Oh, well then you can attack this round if you want. So you
Yeah,
can go
and
ahead
I
and
will do
get
that.
in an attack. So
That's why I went with this versus the hunter shark.
Lunchtime.
yeah.
You betcha.
The first
Okay,
one you
so,
come to is the one that just got hammered, like boom, boom, boom,
well,
with a few
let's
things.
try to hammer it further by maybe rolling better than. Okay, 14 plus 6, 20 to hit,
That hits.
and that's 2d6 plus 4.
Forsyth is very effective in the water. I think the last time you were a water creature, you hit a lot too.
Oh yeah, 11 points of biting damage, piercing damage.
Oh, wow. All right. You're gonna be engaged with him.
They're getting married next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got the reception all set up and everything. It's ready to start.
Yeah, the question is it a shotgun wedding?
Oh, oh.
Well, the way I opened the battle, it's a shot put wedding.
Ha,
Get it?
ha.
Because it was a ball metal. Never mind.
I don't get it.
It is called Dungeons and Dad Jokes. So there you
Yeah. I don't know.
go.
Cha. All right. With that,
Full
I
of
need
them
some.
tonight.
Thank you.
We are. We're full of them tonight. Go ahead and roll me initiatives.
Oh. Okay. What is my initiative? +2.
Because I can roll nothing.
That's hilarious.
All right. What'd you say, Forsyth?
15.
15.
15.
Cadet?
$5.
Foot long.
Fix?
10. Oh, wait. Did you add your D8?
Oh, I always forget about that.
Oh, add your D8.
6.
Congratulations. Wow.
I can't. 16.
Okay, you can only do so much. You gotta put an effort in.
See, this is why I have to have you guys throwing me around and telling me.
Seeker, what'd you roll?
Okay, everybody gets 5 temp hit points, and I rolled 3.
Yay.
You rolled a 3 for your initiative?
I did because I rolled a 1 + 2 is 3.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I don't remember the last
Has
time you
that ever
rolled a
happened
1.
before?
Yeah.
No, it happens. I
It's
roll
happened.
ones. It's not very often.
What did you get, Evangeline?
I think
Got
you
a
rolled one
20.
last campaign, maybe.
20?
Yeah.
All
Jesus,
right.
man.
Well,
It happens more than that.
we're starting with Evangeline. Evangeline, you're first. And what you see is you see one that got hammered pretty hard and a moray eel. You see Forsyth jump off and hit the water and moray eel all the way
That's
that direction. And it's engaged with the moray eel. I can't say that. And you see one
Moray
other kind of coming around and kind of coming past the two of them. That one seems undamaged at all. The first one that you saw Seeker hit, you haven't seen resurface yet.
So when the eel hits the sea and it's got lots of teeth, that's a moray.
Okay.
And they do have lots of teeth.
They have a lot of teeth.
When the eel bites your eye, makes you want to cry, that's some more. Sorry. No, I'm not. That was funny. All right.
So I will cast. Let's see. What will I cast?
So we've seen 2 or 3.
You've seen 3 at this point.
Okay. Okay.
I will cast a witch's bolt
Ooh.
Okay.
at the one that I see coming around.
Okay.
For 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
I have to find my 8-siders. One. There's one.
Don't you have a handy dandy dice bag that's all broken down into like what type of dice
Yeah,
it is?
but I have my dice in my dice tray. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Sorry. I looked at the wrong spell. I don't need my 8-siders. I need my 12-siders.
Oh no, here we go.
Okay, hold on.
Fix, you're on deck.
I know we're on a boat, so I'm on deck.
13 points of lightning damage.
Oh, that's lightning? I thought it was necrotic for some reason.
It's a lightning.
Lightning.
Okay,
Shocking.
nope. They have nothing against
It's
lightning.
electric.
Grease lightning.
Light them up.
We're done. You go ahead, Jen.
Sure, I'm waiting for the next one.
That look on my face is just like, okay, there's one more.
There's gotta be another one.
There is, but it wasn't charged yet.
There you go.
Fix, you're up.
Okay.
Or your construct. Your construct is on this thing, but
Yeah, the construct will move up next to me
and just be ready.
and just be ready.
All right, Fix, you're up.
Okay. I'm just double checking something. Okay, it doesn't have to have an intelligence score. I need a intelligence saving throw at negative 1d4.
You're gonna like this roll. Hold on a second. Why
Was-
at a negative 1d4? Oh, because you hit it before. All right, you ready for this number?
Yes.
Negative.
-5.
Oh, God.
Dang.
Well, 14 points of psychic damage,
Okay. Oh.
and his next let's see. You
This is
it can't
save it.
no, it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn, and on its turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action only.
Okay. All right. It is limited.
Options are limited.
So that negates his negative 1d4 now at this point, right? Because...
Yeah, that's gone.
Okay. All right. Okay, it's still there. It's hurting, but it's there. All right. That brings us to Forsyth.
Okay, let's put the bite on crime.
Get that moray eel. Darn, he's gonna have to. You're 10 feet away from him.
13.
And he can only get to him.
Yeah.
13 hits. Oh,
Okay.
jeez. Oh.
Tasha's mind whip. It's a fun one.
14 points of biting damage, piercing damage.
14 points. Oh, jeez. Well, he is. He's looking really hurt.
Evangeline, you get 6 temp hit points. And
Thank you for
Forsyth, you get 7 if you're within 30 feet from me.
What about Fix?
Everybody's within 30. Oh,
Oh.
no,
And Fix,
Forsyth
No, I'm not.
is not.
okay, so
I'm
Fix,
40
you
feet
get
away.
7 then.
Okay.
Everybody but Forsyth is within 30 feet of you.
Is everybody gone? Rhonda?
Not yet.
Yeah, Rhonda did.
That
Chuck
was,
has not.
That was Forsyth. So Forsyth to Kadeth.
They're still in the water.
They are still in the water. Their turn hasn't come up yet because I'm a
How
poor
low
roller,
did you
just like
roll?
are.
Good lord.
I rolled a 3. Are you lower than that?
Oh,
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
I'm gonna. I mean, I only got a 6, so.
I rolled a 1. They have a +1.
Okay.
So I will hit the same one again. Like, if they're still down under the water, I'll go ahead and just do Eldritch Blast with the same one again.
Okay. There is a Witch Bolt attached to one that everybody hasn't been hitting. That's the new one. But then there's the one that everybody's been hitting that is looking really rough. So
And hating its life.
yeah, kind of hating its
And
life.
actually,
right now.
I'll go ahead and do Hexblade's Curse on the one that I've already got Hex on.
Okay.
Just because.
You want
Why
some
not?
extra hit points.
Why not?
That'll be a lot and a lot. 22 and a 23 to hit.
Both hit.
Uh, 9, 10, 12 damage and 4 damage. I did not roll very good on damage.
It seems to be wanting to give up on his will to live.
Curl up and die.
Yeah. It wants to curl up and die at
I
this
don't
point.
want to be here.
I mean, they did get hit by lightning. And you know what happens when frogs get hit by lightning?
True, but these are aquatic creatures. They're a little...
Same thing that happens with
Be
everything
fair.
else.
they're a little hardier against that. That makes it Seeker's turn.
Ah, is anybody within melee range?
Not yet. They're
But
still
after you get
approximately
8
50.
I get what?
Okay. You get 8 temp hit points if you're near me. I rolled for you. All right. So what I'm gonna do is the one that he just hit. I'm gonna try to help it along in its misery and toll the dead on it.
Great.
Yay.
DC wisdom 14.
I rolled a 14.
So you made
That's
it,
awesome. I made it.
and that means it doesn't do anything, right?
I made a save,
Correct.
guys. I made a save.
Woo!
I
Yeah.
rolled
And
a 10. That's
Cantrips are generally
something.
all or nothing.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to action surge
Okay.
and do it again.
Because it's a cantrip. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that one was a natural 20.
Oh well, I guess he doesn't
Wow.
want to die then. Okay.
He doesn't want to die just yet. He wants
Alright.
to take his movement and move closer to the moray eel.
So
Because that's all he can do.
So that's all
As a
he can
bonus-
do.
And how
As a
smart is
bonus
that?
action, I just spit at it. I'm done.
All right. Well, it is taking its movement to get closer to the moray eel so it can try to attack.
Take a bite out of it.
Take a bite out of it. The first one swims up to the edge of the thing and leaps up and kind of grabs a hold of the side.
That was not smart.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is your construct. Let's see. Rolling a d6. Who does he bite? Who does he jump up next to? Next to Kadeth.
Okay. It's fine with me. It's the one that I've
Fine,
already been hitting, right?
No, this is the first one that Seeker actually hit, and he disappeared
Oh.
underneath the water.
Okay. Well, sucks to be it.
He's gonna attempt to bite you. Wow, dirty 20.
Okay.
Nasty teeth, frog. For 10 piercing damage. He's not going to be able to grapple you because he's not that big.
That's not that
So.
much damage.
I've reduced their size. I've modified them just slightly here. So that was 10 piercing damage against you. And you see a blue frog that's kind of, the skin just kind of shimmers like water. You can see how they kind of hide in the water very easily. Very blue crystalline eyes, claws, and sharp teeth, jagged teeth. You see this frog. Very much in a frog shape. That's him. The third one that was going around is going to make his way to the boat. He gets to the edge of the boat, but he can't make it far enough to jump up on the boat. So he's at the edge of the boat. The second one just moved to you, Forsyth, and yeah, can't do anything else because of, things.
Reasons.
Because of reasons. Oh, geez. And then we're back at the top with Evangeline.
Now you know why I took something with
Okay.
a lot of reach.
The one that came to the edge of the boat but couldn't jump up on the boat, how far is he from me?
He is the one that your witch bolt is attached to, and he's approximately, 10 feet, maybe, tops. Easily gotten to if you want to take a movement to get to him. Without having to go into the water.
Or
He's
just
right
use your
next to the
action
edge
to
of the
shock him with the witch bolt.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the action or whatever. Because the witch
It's
bolt
an-
stays.
Right, but it is an action to make it do its thing.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will do Witch's Bolt. I will do the Witch's Bolt again
okay.
for,
Now
for
that's
right now.
that's an automatic damage at this point, right?
Right. You don't have to. You don't
Yeah.
have to roll to hit. Once you've got it there.
All right,
Just give him
Emperor
another little
Palpatine.
shock. And you say, down, beast.
Ooh.
Played with that toy before.
Make sure that I got this right.
2d12.
It is
At
a
your
2d12.
Yes.
Okay, good. That is
That's what you rolled last
18
time.
points. 18 points of lightning damage.
All right.
That is painful.
It is painful.
Owie.
And so that's your action. You can move bonus action, and then you got your construct.
I will stay where I am. I will have my construct move
Okay.
towards him and attempt to attack him
Okay. He can get within 5 feet of him.
in the water. There. Dirty 20.
That's it.
For 6 points of force damage.
All right.
Nice.
Keep your temp, Evangeline. I rolled a 1. It's not higher than what you got last time.
Okay.
All right. That makes it Fix's turn.
Well, I figure that Forsyth is going to take care of the one that's near him.
Most likely.
And then we have two that are near the docks, right? Or the
Yeah, you have one actually up out of the water and on the boat, on the edge of the boat, attacking Kadath. And then the other one is kind of in front of Evangeline's construct, still in the water.
okay.
He's not gotten on the boat yet.
Well, Fix is going to very theatrically cast Firebolt and twin it at the two that are near the boat, and it looks like he does finger guns at one and then goes to the other and does the same.
Nice.
Okay, the first one was a 17.
That hits.
All right, that will be for 13 damage.
Okay.
And the second one, that would be a nat 20.
Oh no. Max damage plus die.
Yes,
What are
so 20 plus. Ooh, I'll take that. Plus 16, so 36.
36. Oof, it's still floating.
Yes,
But it's hurting.
but it's questioning its life decisions right now.
It is questioning its life decisions right now, yes.
While it's watching them flash before his eyes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Very
And-
much so.
And then, so that was an action. Who are next to? So there's only one that's up and next to the boat, right? So no
Right.
one, no
Well,
one.
there's only one on the boat.
Yeah. So only the construct is within melee range of any of them.
No, Kadath is also
Oh,
within melee range.
Oh my! I'm on the boat.
You are on the boat as well, but you're not quite on melee range.
Oh, okay.
then Kadath gets Shield of Faith, and told to go ahead and take another attack.
All right. So how much? What does Shield of Faith give me? I forget.
Plus 2 AC.
+2. And taking an attack.
Yep.
Well, then I will swing my sword. It's just a single
Yeah.
swing, right?
Yeah, single
Okay.
swing.
At the one on the boat.
Yep.
Which is not the one that I've hexed, right?
Unless you got a bow, it has to be a weapon attack.
Well, I missed. I got a 9.
Oh yeah, that's a miss.
Oh wait, no.
And
Wait.
a bow
an-
would be a
an
weapon
11.
attack. It's a ranged
I got an
weapon.
11, not a 9.
You got
Does
an
an
11?
11 hit?
Nope, an 11 misses.
Okay.
Yeah, a bow. It just can't be
It
spells,
just has to be
essentially.
a weapon, yeah.
Right.
Fix, you get 5 temp. Unless
Appreciate.
it's- If that's higher, I don't remember what you got last time.
I got 7 last time, so I'll keep the
So you
7.
keep the 7, right? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that is Fix. That brings us to Forsyth.
Okay. Well, let's finish off this this one here. I
Bitey.
was attacking
Mr. Bitey.
in the bitey. Let's see. That's a 9 plus 6 is 15 to
That is-
bite,
That is a hit.
and we are going to roll 2d6 plus 4. 7 plus 4 is 11 points of piercing damage.
That is enough to kill him.
Killy.
Help
Yep.
take a bite out of crime.
Yep. You take a good chunk out of him. Everybody sees a little bubble of blood come to the surface there, and
You
And you
wanted
see an
bubbles?
Eric
You
Frog
got
start to
bubbles.
Which one died?
the
one with-
the
Wow.
massive amounts of everybody hammered that one. It was
The one
the
I hexed?
Yes, it's the one you hexed.
The
Oh, that
ferryman has 8 temp hit points, by the way.
I'm back to
Oh,
full
nice.
health then.
Right. No.
Because I had Hexblade on that also. I spelled
Oh.
or Hexblade's Curse on that, so I got full health now.
Nice.
Gosh. Cadet has
I wasn't
15,000
down
ways
much. I was
to
only
heal
down
himself.
2. No, I just don't generally get hit much, and I
All
could
right.
only actually heal one way. That way.
It is your turn,
I can
Cadet.
hit a lot, but it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
all right. I'll
Oh.
move my hex to the.
Forsyth, you can move.
Oh, I'll move to towards the nearest one to me.
Okay. The one that you can reach that's still in the water is the number 3. That's the one that the witch bolt is attached to.
No problem.
All right. So, Cadet.
I'll move the hex to the one that's on the boat and swing my sword at it. A couple times. That would be a 20 and a 26.
Okay.
First one is 13 damage.
Okay.
Second one is also 13 damage.
Nice. All right. He's starting to question his life choices too. Of course, that's a fallacy. They're probably not questioning their life choices considering their intelligence is a 2.
Keep your 10 hit points. I only rolled a 1 Cadet.
Oh, I didn't get any, so I don't have
So
any.
3. So 3.
Okay. Then you get 3. That brings us to Seeker.
So
You
there's
can't
one on the deck.
There is one on the deck next to Cadet that you can step next to. There
I
is
will
one in the
step
water
up.
that you can step next to.
I will sidle up next to the one that's next to Cadet, and my hand will take on a familiar dark glow, and I will cast at level 2 at level 2, inflict wound.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
That is uncanny. Can you guess what I rolled again?
Well, I would guess it would be a level 20, but then
No,
you said again, so I'm gonna guess
I-
a 1.
I know, I'm just really good with this spell. Inflict wounds, it's a nat 20.
Okay.
So,
Well, when you
that's
threw in
like
the
the
word
4th
again,
or 5th time I've done that this campaign with that spell. I don't remember how time. Okay, so it's a crit.
max
So that-
damage plus dice.
So 40 base, because I did it at level 2.
If you want to roll it, you can.
I do. Holy shit, that's 2 8s and a 10. So that's 50, 66, and one more, 67.
Well, if he was healthy, he would still be alive, but since he's hurt, he's dead.
Does he do this?
Yep, pretty much. So the one that your hex was on, Cadet, is dead. That brings us to the last one, who is in the water. It's going to attempt to bite the eel. Probably not succeed with that roll. Well, maybe, I don't know. That was a 12 Forsyth. Does that hit your eel? You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh, well, his normal armor class is 12, but guess what? I got that plus
You get
1.
that
you
skin
got
of
that plus
steel.
1.
Yeah.
Dang it. Well, his is a sheath, a skin sheath.
Steve, that's right.
Not
Yeah.
steel. It's a little bit different. All right. So
Yeah,
no, that
Close
misses
enough for
you.
government work.
Yeah, it is close enough for government work. That misses. So Evangeline, there is one in the water that your witch bolt is still attached to.
Since it's in the
You
water,
take-
shouldn't it be taking more damage?
15
Not these
points
guys.
of damage from lightning damage.
Okay, well, if
Yikes.
you want to do more to him, you can, but he's starting to go belly up.
Do I need to hit him with my construct, or is he dead?
He's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead,
My
Jim.
construct will just stand up and look.
All right. You see the river waters calm a little bit. There's definitely some blood. There's some red running in the waters. One of these things is dead on the raft itself, but the other two are floating in the waters.
Does it have anything of interest on the one?
I cast detect magic.
you do detect magic. You're not gonna see any magic on them. They are just odd frogs.
I'll look at my whole crew and the ferrymen and everybody. Well, since it's up, why not? Confined area. I'll just look around, see what I see.
Just look around. All right. You see something a little extra glowing with Evangeline.
As always.
And the ferryman's not got anything.
Okay.
The ferry itself does glow a little bit, but the ferryman does not.
Okay. Do you have a push broom?
A push broom. You can. He'll hand you his pole. The pole he's been using a little bit to push the raft.
No, I meant to sweep up your deck here. There's bits of creature all over it.
I
Sorry.
don't. Well, that's not entirely true. He'll go around and he'll pull a bucket off of one of the small areas. He'll be like, "This is how I clean my ferry. I dip it in the water and just, whoosh, and."
I'll get to it since I popped it like a grape. I'll get to it and clean it up and get it off the deck.
Yeah, he hands you the bucket and says, "Here you go, chum."
Yeah. So, you work on cleaning it off. He'll start grabbing the rope and continue to pull. You found it. Continue to pull the ferry along as you guys make it to the other shore. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Later
as you
on,
make it to the
into
other
roll
shore?
20s on inflict wounds. It's really weird.
It's kind of crazy.
It is.
So you make it to the other shore.
Yeah.
Thank the ferryman. The ferryman says, "Well, I would normally take payment from you at this time, but I think you took care of a problem for me that I shouldn't have to deal with for a while, which is kind of nice. So I'm willing to call it even."
We tend to
Fair
do that.
enough. Fair enough.
Good. Then safe travels in the beyond. This is as far as I go, obviously.
Any words of advice, Goodman?
Just keep your eyes sharp.
How much does he
Probably
usually charge?
your ears sharper. My normal fee is 5 gold.
Each?
Area based on the group, but 5 gold usually for a family. I don't think you guys are a family, so I'd probably charge. Honestly, I'd probably charge you guys 10 as a group. I would charge
I
you
mean,
10.
we do have the horses too, so.
Yeah. Pix will toss him 10 gold anyways, even though he said they didn't have to pay.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you. It was
And
fun.
Of course. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed man-eating frogs, or at least killing man-eating frogs.
That's the part that was enjoyable.
Gotcha. All right.
The public service.
It was fun.
Blood
As long
makes
as you
the
can
grass
enjoy
grow.
your job. Well, you know where the ferry docks when you need to head north.
I
Did
get
you
up
do
on
in
my
safe
horse,
travels?
and I'd like to do a survival
All right.
to pick
What are
a
you looking
good
for?
horse.
To pick a good horse?
No,
You've been riding-
course.
Oh, course. I was like,
Yeah.
you've been riding a horse already. Like,
Of course. Of course, of
Of
course.
course, of course.
He's gonna pick the best horse out of the ones we brought. Oh.
Yeah, there's a 15 altogether.
15. All right. Yeah, you could probably pick a good course. It's pretty flat lands out here. There's some hills. You're expecting the hills to kind of flatten out even more. Probably within 2 days, it'll flatten out even more. You know that this is basically a cold desert area. So You all will know that from the maps and stories and things like that, especially those of you who are learned in any way. That this is an area of a cold desert. So you expect it to become flat. But, however, you are currently still in more of a plains area, and there is some hills. So you begin to make your way out and southward. You travel for a good... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say I'll keep scouting out ahead if anybody's good at scouting. I mean, survival, by all means. I just trying to look out for us.
Yeah, I don't know
Not
what
me.
everybody's survival is.
Survival.
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 Cerberus. Oh no.
In the event of survival, I rely completely on my dice to roll good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar. Not completely. I do have a +1, but
I have
Okay, then I'll take care of the survival then. All right.
All right. So you head out. Oh, I suddenly got very warm. Oh, my door got closed. That's why.
Because you wanted
So
the
you-
dogs out. Oh.
Man, there's no airflow when this door is closed.
Let the dogs out. Sorry.
Ooh,
Sorry.
ooh.
I'm so sorry. That was terrible.
All right. So you had a good day's travel south. You break for camp. I need to know everybody's passive perception because I did not look for it.
15 for Seeker.
14 for Fix.
Perception. So you said.
Yes.
Passive.
Oh,
Passive.
passive is 11.
Okay. Evangeline?
10.
10?
A
Wow,
big
you're not-
whopping 10.
You are not perceptive, girl.
No,
Foresight.
she's average. 10's average.
That's true. Average. You're at average when it comes to your
I am
surroundings.
not got a lot of wisdom, but buddy, I can
That's true.
read and learn.
She's got a lot of thinking power.
Got a lot of thinking power.
Forsyth, what's your passive perception?
15.
Teen. Okay. All right. That's good to know. All right, you break for camp. And you set up camp. Fix.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Against anything in particular?
It is magic. That's why I'm asking for a saving throw and not a
Right. No. I'm just like, yeah, true. My bad. All right. I'm sorry. 22.
Okay.
No, you said wisdom. Sorry.
Yes, wisdom.
Sorry. 18. I was looking at con,
18.
not wisdom.
Okay. To death.
Yep.
I will also need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You will or he will?
I will need one from him.
This could be
14.
fearful.
Okay.
He's not been rolling very good tonight.
Right? All right. Fix, you get that uneasy feeling again. And the hairs kind of stand up on the back of your neck. Just like when you were talking to your mom. You had that same feeling. And then it just goes away. You kind of shove it off, almost. Good if nothing happens with you.
Okay.
Seeker.
Yes.
Or can you cast detect magic, please?
Cast.
Right.
Looking around.
You look around. You do see an orb. There's magic. What is it? Is it evocation.
Scrying. It's a scrying
Yeah.
orb.
Mhm.
We're being scryed.
And just for reference, don't forget I can do detect magic at will.
Oh.
Oh, then you
Oh
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Then
he
you
can't
do it.
at
Save
will.
my spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
So-
do detect magic, but it takes a spell slot.
Mine
Yeah.
does not take any spell slots, so
Okay, then it would have been
By
Cadet.
all means.
yeah.
Yes.
Or
so
or I
cadet.
can take 10 minutes and cast it ritually.
Yeah.
Cadet,
So I'll
you do
cast.
see what you believe to be a scrying orb. It seems to be over you.
I will dispel it. Tip 2.
Okay.
Cast a spell.
All right.
I'll dispel that spell.
You dispel
To
the spell.
spell, dispel.
Dispel.
So if it's third level or lower, it's automatic. If it's higher than that, I'll roll.
Scry's a
I have
fifth
to
level
look
spell.
because I don't remember what level it
Scry,
actually
it's a
is.
5th level spell.
So you'll have to roll. Because the lowest it can go is 5th.
Rolling here.
It is.
Okay, ability check using spellcasting ability. Got it.
Yeah.
13, so not high enough. It does
So
not
for
dispel.
you would be a charisma check, basically. Plus your
Yeah.
proficiency.
So I did not roll very good. I did not roll high enough.
Alright, it is. You attempt to dispel it, and it flickers a little bit, but
What are you
it's still
doing?
there.
There's a orb. Someone is
Is that-
scrying on me.
Is that the first time?
First
No-
time that I know of
We also saw,
on me.
yes, but we also saw scrying orbs in, I believe it was Seeker's room
Yes.
but he was on his,
Pilgrimage.
Sabbatical.
his vacation. Yes, he was on his vacation.
No, it was not a vacation.
On your vacation?
He was on his leave of absence.
Sure.
It is if you're going with children.
Shore leave. He was on shore leave.
Fix will pull out another piece of paper. He doesn't know if it can see him or not. I think it is an area that scrying can see in, and he'll write on it. You know, if you're interested in us so much, why don't you come by and say hello?
You know, I'm pretty proficient in the arcane. You could just talk.
Huh?
You can just talk, you know.
Oh no, he was.
Scrying, I believe, is you choose vision or hearing.
You usually can hear and see.
I was thinking you could hear and see, but I was just going to let you go with it. Let me read
Unless
it and
I'm-
see and find out.
Remembering it
wrong.
wrong.
But Fix wants to
I'm
write
sorry,
a sign
remember.
for a good
Nope.
time. Call
It does-
555.
For a good time.
6, 7, 5, 3, go. 9.
You can see
Oh, okay.
and hear a particular creature you choose and what is in the same space of existence.
Gotcha. Okay.
basically.
I don't know where I was getting the other information from, but
I should
Oh.
have made a roll first,
Clairvoyance.
Jody. I should have made a roll first. I'm sorry. Let me do that real
well,
quick.
that was an
Oh,
that was
you're
a
fine.
yeah. Then yeah, he would just spoken to you like, hey, whoever you are, if you're interested in us so much, and you know you want to get to know us, come here. Like
Come say hi.
none of this sneaky peeping tom bullshit.
All right. After a couple of seconds, after Fix says that, Cadet, you'll see it wink out.
Well, it disappeared.
That means one of two things. Either they're coming or they're upset that they know that you know.
Either way, I say we don't worry about it for now and just move on.
We certainly shouldn't stay where we are.
Yes.
Let me find a more suitable location.
All right. Well, let me see about that.
Ooh, 16.
Nice. All right. You do find, scouting a little bit around, you will find around a hill and whatnot, you'll find like a little outcropping that you can kind of tuck yourselves up into to be less visible on a larger scale. So, you're not out in the open anymore.
Is it cold here? Like we're taking damage from cold or no?
It's not that cold yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Yet.
It's cooler than what you're used to, but it's not that cold.
So, and this is where we're making camp, right?
Yeah.
So
I scouted out a camp for us.
Once we've kind of figured out where we're staying and whatnot, I'll step away, just not real far, just briefly, and pull out the sword and basically ask the sword, do you know who was scrying on me? Let's see if I get a response.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Out of your sword.
Nobody understands
Out of
words
your
that come
sword.
out of your mouth. It's such a fun movie.
That was a fun movie. You won't get an immediate response. Matter of fact, you don't get any verbal response whatsoever. You just get kind of an ease. Almost a
Don't worry about it.
don't worry. Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
Okay. Well, then I won't worry at that point. I mean, at this point, I trust the sword and where it came from. So,
Did you tell us?
yeah, I'll go back to the group and say, well,
The
I asked my
said-
sword, and I'll look at Evangeline and say, it's okay.
Have you ever had your sword identified?
No. Well, yes and no.
Kind of.
That's a
That's a tricky question.
tricky question. Yeah.
I'm
May
not
I?
gonna hold. I'm not gonna
But-
hold that sword again.
May I?
Certainly. But the sword did tell me that, or not tell me, but it gave me the feeling that the scrying is nothing to worry about.
I understand that, but
So
now that my eyes can see things that I couldn't see before, I'd never asked you. If you permit me, I would like to try.
feel free.
So,
It'll take time because I have to do the right ritual to make it not disappear as soon as you were holding it instead of me, and so it'll
well,
take.
you can hold on to it. You just hold on to it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just-
Okay,
he
then
doesn't
yeah,
have to
I'll
actually
hold it.
them.
Seeker reaches out to you, and these tendrils come from his hand, and you see like this metal mesh going out from his hand to the sword, and it touches the sword. And I use the ability of the skin of steel to identify.
Alright. All right. You get hit with a wave of just overwhelming power, almost like there's a lot going on with the sword, and most of which you can't actually identify. But what you can pick out from that wave of just rush of energy, you can pick out that this grows, that the sword will grow in power. However, it is currently almost a spell focus and +2 at the moment.
I'm sharing all of this openly. I'm not hiding anything.
Some of which I already knew.
Some of which you know, yeah. But you do definitely, with that identify, you do feel that sense of there is more potential to the sword than what is actually happening right now.
The more you use this sword, the more powerful it will become. You will attune and become one with it. And as you serve your great lady, I think it will surprise even yourself with its potential. Is what I'd say.
I had suspected as much.
Can't
But
believe we never identified. That's
It's
weird.
good to have that confirmation. Well, I was never. Kadath was never worried about that.
I
Oh,
thought we
okay.
tried to
As soon
identify
as-
it.
As soon as Kadath knew that it was from the Raven Queen, he's like, okay.
Didn't worry,
just gonna
right?
use it.
Okay.
I think when you
Alright.
first got it, you tried to identify it, and you couldn't really figure anything out about it because
Right.
it was
Yeah.
almost
Inert.
asleep.
Inert.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
inert.
inert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
It-
as
it-
player knowledge, we already knew that
It eventually was awakened.
Yeah.
Kadath
Could-
was
The Chosen?
identified by. It was identified by the Raven
Chosen.
Queen.
Got it.
Kadath, while you
Yes.
may be put at ease by your sword's instruction, and I understand why, I don't care if it was you. Spying on me when I'm not aware of it, or secretly trying to spy on me is... well, it's just downright rude.
How
Well-
rude!
While I agree, and I would be interested to know who exactly it was, I have the feeling at the minimum that it is not an enemy.
But they are acting as an enemy, distrustful, and they are
Well-
secretive. And the reason why I asked for you to cast that is because they tried it on me first.
Well, they could just be checking up on us to see how we are doing in our quest.
Yes, but it's the principle of the matter.
I know it goes with that. Could go without saying. They don't really
Maybe-
spy on
Maybe
you. in
it's
your
just
private
your
time,
mommy's
do they?
eyes in the back of her head.
Do they know what time it is? What if it is my private time?
But wait a minute. Do they do this while you're in the privy? Is that possible? If it is, that is disturbing.
I don't know. I only know because I was able to resist it. I don't know if they've done this when I'm in the privy.
He's not privy to that information.
So it is a breach of trust if nothing else, Cadet. And I would like to have strong words with whoever it is.
You wish to
Well,
air your grievance to the Raven Queen.
once
I
we know
doubt
who
the-
it is, maybe we can arrange that.
I doubt the Raven Queen is going to use something as simple as a scrying spell. They simply have to
Especially for one
to
such as him.
to want to see us. And with her follower here, I doubt that she doesn't know what's going on. This was
Good
a
point.
mortal.
I'm just gonna walk to a far corner and sit down and pull out my little trinkets and work on restoring them because all this talk about gods and watching and it's just making me nervous.
And you could tell, like,
And I have to say goodnight, folks.
good night. Oh, yeah,
Aw.
sorry.
Yeah, it's 9:30. I was hoping you guys could finish this conversation so I could say, okay.
Bye.
Oh,
Oh, good.
we,
Send me a text or something if I miss anything. Good night, everybody.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll just tell Fix. Well, my suspicion with that response from the sword is that it may be someone back in Thrice checking to see where we are, to see our progress. Perhaps even from my own.
And if they wish to
Well-
scry on you, that is your
Although-
prerogative.
They have other ways to reach me
Hmm.
because we do have the sending stones with my temple.
This could be Lady Gira.
It could be Lady Gera, which would worry me if it were not for the fact that the sword said suggested not to worry.
But they didn't.
I
The
would-
sword didn't tell you why not to worry.
I
No.
would think if it was Lady Gira, I say from the corner. or from somewhat far away.
Peanut gallery.
Pretending not
the
to pay
peanut
attention.
gallery. Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
All right,
I would
Papa.
think if it was Lady Guerra scrying, she would scry on you, Fix.
They tried first.
They've been failing to scry on him.
It is. I felt the tingle of something, the same that I felt when I was with my mother.
He felt the tingle. He didn't like it.
No, it was not fun.
Well, did you make yourself known to Lady Guerra when we were there?
Me?
Yeah.
Only while we were in the city. Beforehand.
He did make himself known to her mage
At the dock.
Somewhat.
at the
Yes,
dock.
at
Yes,
the dock.
he had a conversation with him,
Very brief, but yes.
and it may not be Lady Guerra, but I'm just saying.
They could have put two and two together without too much trouble.
But either way, if I were to slap you and then tell you that it was for your own good, would you still not be upset that I slapped you?
I would probably slap you back. So the answer would be yeah.
So I don't care why they are doing it. It is a breach of my privacy and yours, and it is just rude and uncalled for. Our allies can find ways to contact us. They don't need to spy on us.
Very true.
Fix is like heated. Like you probably never seen Fix this heated.
And I'm just doing my best to calm Fix down, but it's not working.
But
I'll just
at that he'll go back to like he'll kind of huff and go back to his drawing.
All right. And with that, the evening sets in. You set up watches, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And that is where we're going to pick up next week. Sounds like a good place.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Do you want to give us an outro?
So, yeah, with that, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed tonight's episode, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you know when we're live, which is every Tuesday night. And we'll see you next Tuesday. That's what I have.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.